Breaking news this morning, GJK and FYF has taken over TikTok. Last Saturday's live has Zesty Jeffrey scrambling. This duo plans on doing more TikTok lives. Advisory warnings have been issued to all Zesty Jeffreys.
I want to ask Coach James.
Oh, I know y'all got all the questions. I got all the answers. I do. Go ahead. While Lamont looks up the information, he's looking at how can I help you,
What's
Mr.
good with y'all, man? What's good? Yeah, no,
You doing great, sir.
Coach James, when you said that MJ's resume wasn't enough, what do you mean by that? Like, what kind of stuff are you looking like? What's your criteria and everything like that?
Yeah, when I say that, we're talking about stats, accolades, and achievements. We look at the annals of NBA history. Jordan really doesn't have the most of mostly everything. The only thing he has the most of is obviously the Bill Russell trophies. And then he has the 10 scoring titles. But even with that, he doesn't have the most seasonal titles as a player. So that's what I mean by he doesn't have enough. His career is not enough to surpass everyone in the annals of history.
Okay, so he's saying he doesn't have seasonal titles. You said seasonal titles.
He doesn't have the most seasonal titles. I said he doesn't have the most seasonal titles.
He top 5 in
What's
points
a
and
seasonal
steals.
title?
What happened?
What's a
He
seasonal
top 5
title?
in points and steals.
Scoring titles, rebounding titles, block titles, steal titles, assist titles.
Okay, gotcha. So you're saying he doesn't have enough of those?
He doesn't have the most of anything, so he doesn't have enough. His career is not enough. That's why. See, 6 championships is not enough. That's why you have to say 6 enough. See,
So he doesn't have
30
like.
points.
So he said scoring titles is one of them. So he doesn't have the most.
Yeah, no. Listen, pay attention. 30 points per game is not enough, so that's why you have to say 10 scoring titles. So everything about Jordan's career is not enough. 10 scoring titles is not enough to be the GOAT. 6 Finals MVPs is not enough to be the GOAT. 30 points per game is not enough to be the GOAT. It's just not enough.
I got you.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Tough love it is, tough love. Wake up, idiot.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we attack the GOAT debate head on, where we challenge all Michael Jordan fans and all LeBron detractors to who is the GOAT of basketball. You can catch us every Sunday noon Eastern Time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, for the GOAT James Kingdom show with B-Lee and Ajani. Also, we go live Friday nights with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, where you catch special shows and content as a GOAT James Kingdom follower and subscriber. Also, check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you can get exclusive content.
Omar. Yeah. Omar coming, yo. Omar coming, yo. Did you hear that? Omar coming. Come on. Get out of here. Yo, Omar coming. Put that shit down. Say Omar coming.
Yeah. Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to Friday Night Exposure. It's your boy, Ajani the Exposer. Bringing all the noise, best show on YouTube. The Zesty's light frontin', but y'all know what to do. Just hit that like button. Check out GJK membership, by the way. And check in every Friday, I got a lot to say. Too many lies needing to be exposed. Too many guys needed to be disposed. Stacking up the foes, I know how I treat them. Friday night after Friday night, just another master teaching. Providing stats, accolades, and achievements. Real information that be having Zesty Jeffrey tweaking. If they decide they wanna bug out, no worries. That's why we had a 94 dugout. That's what you get, coming up with nonsense. Zesty Jeffrey logic, it's safe in the comments. Friday night, just tap in. The best show live is happening. We start at 9 o'clock, so be cool. It's Friday, you don't have a job and you don't have shit to do.
And I'm challenging it. It is the challenge. I want this 20v1.
Shout out to GJK members and FIF. You know what that means? Fuck your feelings for those who can't read. The most dangerous collaboration on the net. Ain't no exaggeration on LeBron is no longer a flex. shutting down all Zesty Jeffries, they fear the exposure. We go live every Friday, none of them show up. So run and tell them all, GJK is live, and we'll show you unexposed Zesty Jeffrey every time. Y'all know what to do, hit that like button, subscribe, and become a GJK member when Zesty Jeffrey Cemetery resides. Friday night, just tap in. The best show live is happening. We start at 9 o'clock, so be cool. It's Friday, you don't have a job and you don't have shit to do.
Sorry, bro. Who the hell is this? I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man army getting 50, nigga.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom. Welcome. I am Ajani the Exposer, and y'all have now been exposed by the Exposer. I appreciate it. Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome to another Friday night exposure with the Exposer. I'm your boy Ajani the Exposer, representing for the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, as we are going to continue to give you guys great basketball content. We know tonight is the NBA Cup night, so Friday night matchups are up. There's plenty of games on the slate as we're actually live right now. So I want to thank all of y'all for watching me. We all know right now Indiana's going up against Cleveland on Prime, watching NBA on Prime. So it's Cleveland up 95 to 81. Then we have the Celtics down 71 to 68 versus the Nets. The Wizards are down versus the Raptors, who have been a very good surprise this year. The Raptors, I think, clinch their actual group if they win tonight versus the Wizards, which it looks like they're on their way to do that. My Heat are playing against the Bulls. We up 20 right now, 64-44. But don't sleep on Chicago. Chicago's always one of them teams that's always coming back doing some crazy stuff. Shout out to all the Chicago Bull fans. And then we have the Pelicans right now up against the Mavericks, and then there's a couple other games on tonight. Later on, in about 30 minutes or so, we're going to have the Nuggets versus the Rockets, which is also going to be a great matchup. That's on Prime, if you should be watching that. Then we also got the Timberwolves versus the Suns later, and then the Warriors are going to be facing the Blazers. So that's all the games going on tonight. And obviously, y'all know it is a Friday night, so it is the Friday night exposure with the Exposer, where I step up and talk the game of basketball. Tonight's show is going to be about Michael Jordan. Yes, we're going to be talking about Michael Jordan, because here in GOAT James Kingdom, we could talk about Michael Jordan. And not one Michael Jordan fan or Zesty Jeffrey can do anything about it. I mean, completely, they are helpless. All they can do is sit there and watch what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom, in specific, in talking about Michael Jordan. And we're going to talk about in detail why Michael Jordan's career is not enough to be the GOAT. But let's give some GJK members some shout outs first. I got my boy Twain Gant in the building. Peace and blessings. I know my boy Juan Boy is here. Peace to you, brother. Thank you for joining me. The bandwagon's in the building. Shout out to you. I think OKC's also playing tonight as well. I might have missed OKC's game. They playing tonight as well. If I'm correct, I think the OKC Thunder game is, I play the Jazz later on tonight at 10 p.m. That's the late night game right now. That's the last game on the slate. That's gonna be good. Shout out to Keep It 100. Peace and blessings, brother. Thank you for joining me. Yes, Rap God, we talking about Michael Jordan, and I don't know why you upset. Why are you upset? It's not my fault. None of your peoples could represent Michael Jordan to the fullest. Adrian Knight shows up every Friday night just to hear the same stuff. Michael Jordan ain't got enough. One man army versus 50. You heard me. That's right. Peace and blessings to you, Mar, all the GJK members. Yes, y'all, happy Friday. We are here to do big things on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Also, shout out to everybody who's watching on the FYF platform. I know Lamont had the stream just going live right now. It's probably still going. I don't know how long he was on TikTok the other night. I couldn't stay too late. So shout out to everybody again, man. Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining me. But again, we are going to discuss why Michael Jordan's career is not enough. It really isn't enough, ladies and gentlemen. And the reasons why it's not enough is because, again, what Michael Jordan did in the game of basketball was great. Let's just start there, right? But what he did in the game is not the greatest things to ever be done. But the problem is that what Zesty Jeffries wants us to believe is that whatever Michael Jordan did must have been great, because Michael Jordan is great. That's how they have been able to pitch this whole thing about Michael Jordan's GOAT status, is that whatever Michael Jordan must have did, it's great. It's 10 scoring titles. How is that not great? It's 6 championships. How is that not great? No one ever said these things are not great. It's just not enough. He just never did enough to be the GOAT. But it's Michael Jordan here we're talking about. And this is why they always be crying. When it comes to the GOAT debate, there's no crying. It's called prove what you say or taking exposure, just like the rest of you Zesty Jeffreys. But at the end of the day, what we have to understand is that Michael Jordan's career is not enough. He never accomplished enough to be the GOAT. The things that you want to hold Michael Jordan high standards for, you don't do it for any other player. And we're going to discuss that here in GOAT James Kingdom, because that's all we do here. Shout out to my boy Mon Wright in the building. Peace and blessings. As you can see, whatever emoji you was using, brother, it's not popping up on the stream, but I still see you here in the building. Thank you for joining me. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. It's another great NBA night. We're watching NBA games. We're watching me right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. So y'all make sure to hit those ring notifications as well. Let YouTube know you like our content. Comment, share our content. As you know, we're all over the place. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Discord. You know what I'm saying? Right here on YouTube. We're going to continue to grow. Y'all make sure to follow us on all platforms that you find GOAT James Kingdom on. We getting the Zesty Jeffreys in the comments already. I see y'all in the comments, but I mean, let's just be honest about Michael Jordan's career, man. Zesty Jeffreys don't want to be honest about his career, right? Because if we really look at it, right, let's just get right to it, man. Let's just get right to it. What they love to talk about, the playoffs, right? Jordan in the playoffs, right? That's what they love to talk about, right? Jordan in the playoffs. Well, where is Jordan's top dominance at when we talk about in the playoffs, right? If we really take a look at it, we all know Bill Russell owns making the finals and also having the most championship rings. Now, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James have the most conference titles, right? Kareem has the most Western Conference titles. He's never won an Eastern Conference title. But LeBron has won an Eastern Conference title and a Western Conference title, and they both have 10 conference titles. So they have the most when it comes to conference finals, right? And obviously, Bill Russell has the most finals appearances. There were no conferences when Bill Russell played. And then obviously we know Michael Jordan has the most Bill Russell trophies, which are known as the Finals MVPs. This is where Michael Jordan holds reign at here. This is where Zesty Jeffrey's up to say he has 6 Finals MVPs. We never take that away from Michael Jordan. 6 Finals MVPs is the most in NBA history. This is one of the few things that Michael Jordan has that are the most of. But here, this is not enough. To just have 6 Finals MVPs, it's not enough. Then we have 19 playoff appearances for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Right? That's the most in NBA history and tied for most in NBA history. And in winning seasons as well. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James have the most winning seasons in NBA history. But you guys don't like this scenario, right? Because Jordan here, obviously, is not enough. It's not enough for Michael Jordan. He doesn't have enough. These are the playoff. These are the playoff accolades. This is where Michael Jordan's supposed to be reign supreme at. This is where y'all always say he's the greatest at. He has the same amount of finals appearances as Wilt Chamberlain. So what are we discussing here? And obviously you see whatever's out in the outlined in the white means they have the most at in this category. Now you're gonna also ask, peace and blessings to him, man. You're gonna ask, well, why did I pick these 5 guys? Because these are my top 5 players of all time. My top 5 players of all time is LeBron James, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan. These are the guys who, quote unquote, accomplished the most in NBA history. But again, Jordan's career is not enough. He can't equate to what these guys have been doing. His career is not enough. It's just not enough. Now, mind you, Wilt and Bill Russell played less seasons than Michael Jordan. So this longevity idea and this talk of longevity is not necessary in this conversation. Well, it's not about who can agree, sir. This is not about who can make the best argument, sir. This is about what's factual. The good thing about sports is we have actual stats, proof, pudding. That's what we have here in football. Basketball is a sport, sir. There's actual numbers that we can actually look at. That's the problem with Jordan fans. When the numbers don't work right for Jordan, this is why I say Jordan's career is not enough. You guys got to do everything but talk basketball when it comes to Michael Jordan because his career's not enough. We stated that already to start the show. It's not enough. Even in the accolades, when they want to talk about the most accolades, Jordan's career is not enough. He has the 5 MVPs. Yeah, he does, but it's not enough. We all know Kareem has the most. So even the Michael Jordan trophy is not even Jordan's trophy because he doesn't even have the most of his own trophies. All NBAs, Jordan don't have enough. Jordan don't have enough. All defensive selections, we keep telling y'all, Jordan don't have enough. All-star selections, Jordan don't have enough. The one thing Jordan has over all these guys here is obviously Defensive Player of the Year. But we all know Jordan's not a better defender than Bill Russell. He's definitely not a better defender than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Wilt Chamberlain. But we're not going to go there. But at the end of the day, that's all he has. But we all know we're looking at the greatest players who ever played this game. But Jordan's career is not enough. It's not enough. So we went through the most major accolades. We went through the playoff accolades. And Jordan still doesn't have enough. Jordan can't beat all these guys. They want to erase the guys in the center and just make it about LeBron and Jordan. Even with that, it's still not enough. And mind you, I ain't even counting everything that I would normally count when we're talking about the GOAT debate. These are just the most common accolades that we want to discuss. But again, Jordan's career is not enough. Again, we go back to the to the playoffs. Jordan's career is not enough. It's just not enough. It's not enough. We get to the accolades. It's not enough. Having one Defensive Player of the Year and having 6 Finals MVPs is not enough to be the GOAT. That's not enough to be the GOAT. It just isn't. Then if we go to the stats, this is where it gets tricky with the stats. Right? Because we all know LeBron James has the most points in NBA history. Right? And even if we want to count, obviously, what Zesty Jeffrey's want to count, Jordan does have the most points per game average, or the highest points per game average. Him and Wilt are basically tied at 30.1 points per game. Wilt Chamberlain's number 1 in rebounds and the number 1 in rebounds per game. So that would give Wilt Chamberlain some extra things there. Now, that when you see the X, that means they're not top 100 in these categories all time. So Jordan is not top 100 in rebounds. Jordan's not top 100 in blocks. Now, Jordan is 3rd in steals and has everybody here in this category. But again, being 3rd in steals is not enough to be the GOAT. It's not enough to be the GOAT. And like I said, if we count the averages, it still falls in the same category. Jordan's averages is not going to help him in rebounds, in assists, in blocks. It's not going to help him. So where does Jordan's GOAT status stand at? There is no GOAT status for Jordan. There really isn't. There isn't no GOAT status for Jordan. Even if you guys want to bring the averages in this, it doesn't help Jordan. Clearly, you can see LeBron James is everywhere. He's top 10 in 3 different categories. Kareem is top 3, is in top 5 in 3 different categories. And like I always tell people, Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain will be 1 and 2 in blocks per game, by far. So, where is this Jordan is the GOAT at? Jordan doesn't have enough. Even if we go here, go to the playoffs. These are the playoff numbers now. We all know LeBron James got the most points in the playoffs. Jordan does average the most points in the playoffs. Even if we give Jordan that with the averages, because we add the averages, that's all perfectly and fine. Dandy with us here in the GOAT James Kingdom. But as you can clearly see, Jordan doesn't hold anything over anybody else. LeBron James 1st in steals in the playoffs, 2nd in assists, first in points in the playoffs. Kareem is second in the playoffs in blocks. Bill Russell's number 1 in rebounds in the playoffs. Where's Jordan's dominance at? Where's this great dominance? Where does it exist besides you guys bringing up fake stuff for Michael Jordan? His career is not enough. Like, it's just not enough. Like, LeBron James does all the great stuff. This is why Zesty Jeffries don't like us bringing up stats. Because Jordan's career is not enough. They got to make stuff up. I know you asked where Kobe, where's Magic. Those guys are not in my top 5. And that's why they're not in our top 5, because they're not going to be as good as all these guys here. But since you asked that, you want to know where those guys, let's go to something else that we can all trigger and look at here. The GOAT criteria, right? Who has at least 3 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs, 2 Defensive Players of the Year, 3 titles, 5 Finals appearances, 14 All-Stars appearances, 10 All-NBAs, 5 All-Defensive selections. Oh, we make it first teams here. 30,000 points, 15,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists, 2,500 blocks, 2,000 steals, 2,000 three-pointers, 500 double-doubles. Who has the most of these categories in NBA history? Plus, if you add triple-doubles in this category. There you go. You got Kobe there now. Kobe's there for y'all. Kobe's in there. Magic's in there. But again, Jordan don't fall nowhere in this. Jordan's career is not enough. Jordan's career is not enough. It's just not enough. It don't make no sense how y'all just be upset at us for bringing up facts. Of course this look bad for MJ, because Zesty Jeffries don't know how to talk basketball. Oh yeah, on top of the other things that LeBron James has records on, again, there's other records that these guys have. There's other records that I have. These are just the most common things. Because remember, we're dealing with Zesty Jeffries, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to deal with the rudimentary basketball stuff. We can't really get too intricate with them when we're talking basketball. They're already mad that we're not using the actual averages. They want to discredit totals, but you can't have no stats without a player's totals. So here, even in the playoffs, like I said, if we go through these categories, you clearly see LeBron James is everywhere. You see the highlighted numbers and under the GOAT, because he does everything on the basketball court. He continues to outshine anybody you want to bring up to the table. Whether it's Bill Russell, whether it's Michael Jordan, whether it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, whether it's Kobe Bryant, whether it's Stephen Curry, they don't have enough to beat LeBron James' career. Which is all we can go by, because that tells us exactly what a player did on a basketball court. Not your lying eyes, who never watched Michael Jordan play. And have the nerve to tell us Michael Jordan was doing all these things when nothing that y'all say Michael Jordan did exists in the paper. When did he was doing all of this? So like I always told y'all, Jordan's career is not enough. But we be having Zesty Jeffries crying. I mean, literally crying. They were on TikTok crying because Lamar and I done took TikTok over. If y'all don't believe me, this is Zesty Jeffrey crying here.
I want to ask Coach James.
Oh, I know y'all got all the questions. I got all the answers. I do. Go ahead. While Lamar looks up the information he's looking at, how can I help you,
What's
Mr.
good with y'all, man? What's good? Yeah, no,
You doing great, sir.
Coach James, when you said that MJ's resume wasn't enough, what do you mean by that? Like, what kind of stuff are you looking like? What's your criteria and everything like that?
Yeah. When I say that, we're talking about stats, accolades, and achievements. And if we look at the annals of NBA history, Jordan really doesn't have the most of mostly everything. The only thing he has the most of is obviously the Bill Russell trophies. And then he has the 10 scoring titles. But even with that, he doesn't have the most seasonal titles. as a player. So that's what I mean by he doesn't have enough. His career is not enough to surpass everyone in the annals of history.
Okay, so he's saying he doesn't have seasonal titles. You said seasonal
he
titles.
He doesn't have the most seasonal titles. I said he doesn't have the most seasonal titles.
He
Seasonal
top 5 in
titles.
points
What's a
and
seasonal
steals.
title?
What happened?
What's a
He
seasonal
top 5
title?
in points and
Seasonal.
steals.
Scoring titles, rebounding titles, block titles, steal titles, assist titles.
Okay, gotcha. So you're saying he doesn't have enough of those?
He doesn't have the most of anything, so he doesn't have enough. His career is not enough. That's what. See, 6 championships is not enough. That's why you have to say 6 enough. See,
So he doesn't have
30
like.
points.
So
Hold
you
on,
said
30
scoring
points per
titles
game.
is one of them. So he doesn't have the most.
Yeah, no, listen, pay attention. 30 points per game is not enough, so that's why you have to say 10 scoring titles. So everything about Jordan's career is not enough. 10 scoring titles is not enough to be the GOAT. 6 finals MVPs is not enough to be the GOAT. 30 points per game is not enough to be the GOAT. It's just not enough.
I got you.
No. Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Tough love it is. Tough love. Wake up, idiot.
Y'all stay crying. It's not enough. Y'all gonna come up with 3-peats, 10 scoring titles. But if I say 11 rebounding titles, y'all gonna get upset. Right? Like y'all don't never want to accept that Jordan's career is just not enough. He just never did enough. He's your GOAT, but he's not the GOAT. And when I started realizing this too is when I started realizing Zesty Jeffries couldn't create a criteria to make Michael Jordan the GOAT. They had like a point system that we can grade, where if they graded everything, we would clearly see how great Michael Jordan is compared to everybody. They can't do it because anything that they give Jordan credit for, somebody else has done it better than Jordan. So that means Jordan's gonna get less points than that person, and he's not gonna be the GOAT. They can't add it. They don't listen, bro. It's sad for Zesty Jeffries, man. I feel bad for y'all, man. I really do. I really do feel bad for y'all. Well, I really don't. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck every last one of y'all. To be honest with you, for real, brother. Forget every last one of y'all, bro. It's not enough. It's not enough. 6 Finals MVPs, not enough. It's not enough. Again, it's not enough. You guys keep listing off Jordan's resume, right? As if we don't know Jordan's resume. We know more about Jordan than you do. It's not enough. You're talking about 6 championships. That's not enough. 6 Finals MVPs is not enough. None of that's enough. When you got guys out here doing stuff like this, how is it enough? Again, 6 Bill Russell trophies does not make Michael Jordan the GOAT. 10 scoring titles don't matter when Wilt Chamberlain has 11 rebounding titles, 7 scoring titles, plus an assist title. Not to mention, Wilt Chamberlain won every award and accolade that existed in his era. He won every one of them. No player in NBA history could ever say that. No player can say that. You guys get upset because you want me to just accept the lies you accepted about Michael Jordan. Of course he's in the conversation. Nobody's taking him away from the conversation. The problem is the way we have the conversation. That's the problem. Oh, the film definitely says Jordan ain't the GOAT. They don't want to watch the film. Yes, Wilt is probably the most underrated player in NBA history outside of Scottie Pippen. Probably, yeah. Definitely underrated. They be disrespecting Wilt Chamberlain at every turn. But again, Jordan's career is not enough. That's why y'all got to talk about stuff that are not real or talk about us. That's what y'all do best. Y'all talk about LeBron fans and LeBron. That's all y'all do. But y'all can't explain why Jordan's the GOAT. We just saw on Lamont's Live, one of the Zesty Jeffries on TikTok. His name is N1 Productions, I think it was. Try to tell us why Jordan was the GOAT and realized he couldn't do it and flustered himself out of the live. We didn't kick him or nothing. He just disappeared. Didn't show back up, wouldn't tell us what happened, nothing. But that's what these Zesty Jeffries do. Because they can't talk the game, ladies and gentlemen. The game is very difficult for them to talk because they think that a mid-range jump shot that is contested from 20 feet away is a great basketball skill. No, that's bad basketball. Had Mac Def come on our show last week, come tell us some nonsense. And he's not the only Zesty Jeffrey to say it, how Jordan had to score 33 points for his team to win. The team was built around that. Like, come on, man, for real? Ain't nobody building their team around no 33-point per game score, man. We building the team around a team. We need rebounders, we need defenders, we need passers. We need all kind of stuff for a team to work, not just somebody scoring. That's why y'all don't know basketball. Don't like basketball. They get upset all the time for no reason. It's not 11 years. Jordan didn't do all that in 11 years. Jordan played in 1986, which led to the Chicago Bulls getting players that led to the Bulls having a chance to win championships. You can't exclude 1986. You can't exclude that he retired and quit in the middle of his prime. That Jordan never played 10 straight NBA seasons. Y'all can't tell me any GOAT in any major sport that didn't play 10 straight years in their sport. It's not enough. That's why y'all say 11 years. It's not enough. In 11 years, it's not enough. 11 years doesn't trump what Bill Russell did, even in 13 years. In fact, you take away Bill Russell's last 2 years, he still trumps Jordan. That makes it even better for Bill Russell with his averages and everything. The way y'all talk basketball is even worse for y'all if we go to Bill Russell's first 11 years. He still has 9 championships. More than Jordan. He still has 5 league MVPs. Tied with Jordan. He still has all these great accomplishments. 10 finals appearances. Better than Jordan. It doesn't end there. That's what I'm saying. Push him left. That's all you had to do. There was no strategy to stopping Bill Russell. The only strategy to stop Bill Russell was hope that he doesn't play. Jordan's teammates don't like him, sir. That's why they can't even have a Bulls reunion, because half the team don't even like Jordan. Nobody cares about Jordan. Jordan never related to his teammates or anybody because he was a superstar. Oh yeah, they made Jordan go left. They made Jordan go left. That was it. You just make him go left. Oh, well, where's Jordan's 2 4-peats? Where are those at? Show them to me. Where's his 2 4-peats? Nowhere to exist. Y'all be worrying about LeBron. But I know this. Let's count how many times LeBron has a bolded number than Jordan does. It's 1-1 here. Okay, let's go again. Oh, it's 2-1 now. So what that makes it? 3-2 LeBron. Oh, let's not go to stats. Jordan don't have enough stats. 2 more for LeBron. Oh, man, look, just keep adding up numbers. 5 to 3 for LeBron. Then we get to the playoffs. It's a wrap. It's 8-3. LeBron James has twice as much more than Jordan in these categories. Not to mention in the other categories that he beat Jordan in. Like he beat Jordan in blocks in the playoffs. He beat Jordan in rebounds in the playoffs. He beats Jordan in rebounds in the regular season. Beats Jordan in blocks in the regular season. Like, all you dudes just want to keep talking. Has more finals appearances than Jordan. More playoff appearances than Jordan. More winning seasons than Jordan. Just continues to be better than Michael Jordan. Because, again, Jordan's career is not enough. Just not enough. It's not my fault. Jordan's career is not enough. It's not my fault. So, sounds like a lot of reevaluating you're going to have to do in your life. And while you reevaluate, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become a member of GOAT James Kingdom. Tell me how Jordan's the GOAT without longevity. Because I would love for you to show me how 11 years is not longevity, which 11 years took Jordan 13 years to play. Took Jordan 13 years to play 11 NBA seasons. The full seasons you want to talk about. 4-6 is better than 6-0. Since you want to go there, since y'all want to go there, all y'all want to cry about is all these other stuff about LeBron. Again, LeBron's out here setting records. What is Jordan doing? Not setting no records. Jordan does not have enough. He doesn't have enough. All these categories are basically top 10 or top 5 in NBA history. But Jordan doesn't have enough. This is why y'all get mad. Y'all only can compare Jordan to LeBron. And you still fail at that. Look, all I keep hearing is 11 years. 11 years. It's less. 11 years is less. Taking away, if Jordan don't have enough with 15, how is taking away 4 seasons of his 15 seasons going to make him better? How? How is 11 seasons better than 15? This is why y'all, again, Jordan's career is not enough, ladies and gentlemen. These guys prove it with every comment. They find some weird way to try to make you think Jordan's the GOAT. None of this ever applies to anybody who in history. None of this applies. No one ever looks at a player, man, just 11 years, bro. A player's career is a player's career. Because they say full seasons. He played a full season in 2003. Why doesn't that count? Why don't you want to count that season? You see what I'm saying? Because Jordan's career is not enough. Jordan played a full season in 2003. A full 82-game season. Jordan played every game in 2003. They don't want to count that. They don't want to count it because it's not enough. Because his career is not enough. So they got to shorten it and say, well, he did this in a shorter time. And yeah, everything about Jordan is short. He's too short. He can't get on this ride. This ride is made for people who are taller. You're not tall enough, Jordan. You're too short. Your career is too small. It's nobody's fault. Y'all are the fanboys and the glazers out here glazing low IQ, low expectation, low standards. That's exactly what y'all is. Low, 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 low. No pun intended to low. Shout out to low. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. 4 beat 6 because it was shorter playoffs. Y'all don't make no sense. Hey, who drops? You know who drops? Bird, Magic, Kobe. That's who drops. Steph. I don't think Steph ever gonna make my top 10. So it's gonna be KD, Giannis, and Jokic for sure. I think SGA is gonna pass Curry and make the top 10 before anybody else. If SGA keep doing what he doing. Oh my God. Here we go. More talk. It's about winning. He won more than LeBron. Oh my God. But did Jordan have the most titles? No. So how is Jordan better than Bill Russell? He's not better than Bill Russell. So that's off the top. It's not enough. 6 championships is not enough. It's not enough. 6 championships is not enough, bro. Jordan does not have the most of anything but the Bill Russell trophy. That's all he has the most of. The Bill Russell trophy. And that's it. And 10 scoring titles. He don't have nothing else. That's not enough, ladies and gentlemen. That's not enough. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's just not enough. And since you feel free and y'all want to comment, let's see how many of y'all are willing to actually join the exposer and come explain to me why Jordan's career is enough. Now, don't go reading off Jordan's resume because I know Jordan's resume. And it's still not enough. It just ain't. Let me put that link up. It really isn't. I'm just sorry to say. Exactly, with that logic, Bill Russell's better than Jordan. If the game's only about winning, then it's only about Jordan. It's just the facts.
What's up, Ajani?
Peace. What's up, David? Listen, I don't. Football fans are smarter than that. Football fans are smart. Football fans are smart. Obviously, Montana played a different era. He was better than Marino because they obviously value winning. But Marino was still one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. When he retired, Marino was easily top 5, without question. Better than a lot of quarterbacks who won championships.
Sure,
Joe Montana was just dominant in his era. He won 4 championships, 4 Super Bowl at that time.
Shit, I think Marino was the best, bro. He was throwing 40 touchdowns back when people only threw 20.
People said that Marino was a better quarterback than Dan Marino, but football is a what's it called sport? It's more of a team sport than anything. And
It's
quarterbacks, yes, the ultimate team sport. Exactly.
Yep. One player can't make a difference in football.
Listen, we know how Facebook is. We have over 125,000 members in our Facebook group. We clearly know how Facebook works. But you're talking football fans who are smarter than basketball fans. And everybody has Tom Brady as the GOAT of quarterbacks. And everybody has Jerry Rice as the GOAT of football. Why? Because of his longevity and his ability to dominate his position better than anybody else. But that's football. Football is a way different sport. The GOAT debate is right here. This is how much Jordan don't have enough that y'all want to run to talk about football. I'm not a football fan. I don't argue football fans. Because football is a completely different sport than what it was when Montana was playing. Completely.
Hey Johnny, I made criteria with ChatGPT, and it made Jordan like 20th.
Your criteria, you put your criteria in and it made Jordan 20th?
Yeah, I put it for only stats, accolades, and achievements. Championships didn't mean nothing. I put no narratives, no gravity, no nothing like that. I just put what they did on the basketball court, and he was 20th. Guess who was the GOAT?
LeBron?
Yep. It surprised me.
He goes off the basketball court.
Yeah, they put Kareem number 2, then Wilt number 3.
I don't know how people be sleeping on Wilt.
Carmelo.
I had to stop sleeping on.
Carmelo was
where you had Carmelo?
5th.
Ahead of Jordan? Damn. So yeah, I mean, championships is wild. Championships is wild, man. I mean, again, that's the only thing that Carmelo is missing from his resume is a championship. He has 1 championship. He's easily top 10.
Oh yeah, people sleep on him. They don't even consider him the greatest power forward. Which some people think that Barkley's better than him. It's just like, what? No. It's just like, what are you talking about?
Barkley. They just got to bring up somebody because obviously they can't bring up Carmelo because Carmelo lost to him so much, to Jordan so much. But Charles Barkley, man, come on, man. Charles Barkley maybe had like 6-7 good years.
Yeah, Barkley was great because he was like 6'6" and playing power forward, but he wasn't better than Carl. Like Carl was way better. And I know it's.
I mean, Carmelo. I got Carmelo 15. My top 20 is LeBron, Wilt, Kareem, Russell, Jordan, Duncan, Dr. J, Kobe, Magic, Bird, Shaq, Akeem, Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, Karl Malone, Bob Pettit, John Havlicek, Kevin Garnett, Scottie Pippen, Moses Malone.
Yeah. I even put ChatGPT for boxing, and it was so weird. It had all time. It had Joe Frazier over George Foreman. Meanwhile, George Foreman destroyed Frazier in 2 rounds. Like, how could he be better? But he destroyed him. It's just like, then I had to tell that to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was like, "Oh yeah, you're right," and then it switched it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get into argument because again, it does a generic search if you don't pay for it. But so, well, Kevin Durant's very close. If I counted Kevin Durant right now, Kevin Durant would be 13th. He'd be just ahead of Jerry West. So he would be 13th on my list behind Akeem Olajuwon. He's definitely one of the first to get close enough to be in the top 10. if he continues to do what he does, especially when he passed Michael Jordan in scoring. Michael Jordan's no longer going to be fifth in scoring. Michael Jordan get knocked back from fifth to sixth.
I'm not a fan of Kevin Durant at all. I hated when he left.
No?
He should have. If he was gonna leave, he should have went to any other team. Why would you go to Golden State? You're just gonna get shitted on by so many.
But that's
people.
the point. If you're gonna leave, you might as well go to Golden State.
But you can go anywhere and be better than Golden State. Like if he joins up with anybody else who's almost on the same level as him, they're gonna beat Golden State. Like, say he went to Houston, or if he went to Cleveland, or he went to Miami, they would have beat them anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna leave, you might as well go somewhere where you know you're gonna win a championship.
Yeah, but to get all this shit thrown upon you, everybody calling you a loser and your championships don't count.
Wow, why y'all gotta take away Scottie Pippen's championships, bruh? Like
They don't
y'all
respect
y'all are crazy. Can I take away Kobe's 5 championships? How about that? Let me take away Kobe's 5 championships. Where does Kobe rank? We take away Kobe's 5 championships.
Or we take away.
Like, why are we taking away Scotty's championships for? For what? Y'all be upset for nothing, bro. Don't make no sense. But you know what I found was funny? Tonight, the NBA is letting me watch the Heat game on NBA.
Yeah.
Which is weird. No, usually it doesn't let me watch the Heat game. Usually it's a blacked out game.
You watch
but
it
it's
on
not
League
blacked
Pass?
out. I can watch it on NBA. Yeah, on League Pass. And
Nice.
it's usually blocked out because it doesn't let you watch regional game. But it must be because it's the in-season tournament. It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. So, I mean, again, there's our games on the slate right now. We're watching, it looks like Brooklyn's trying to hold on right now. They're up 101-95 versus the Celtics. The Wizards are down by 30 versus the Raptors. The Raptors are about to win their group. The Heat are up 87-69. That's 18 points versus Chicago in the third quarter. The Pelicans are at halftime versus the Magic 63-49. I mean, the Mavericks, not the Magic, the Mavericks. The Timberwolves are down 41-28 versus the Suns. And obviously the Nuggets and the Rockets just tipped off. That game is going on. And then there's 2 more games to end the night with the Warriors and the Blazers. I think the Warriors should win tonight. They're at home. They got some good rest from their players on that road trip. Khalil Ware just almost missed that, almost made it. And then the Jazz get a chance to play against the Thunder, who I don't know about the Jazz getting a chance to beat the Thunder. But that's what we doing here. Thank you for joining me on a Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. I'm your boy Ajani. I am here having fun. I put the link up for anybody who wants to join me and have fun with us as we talk the game of basketball. Tonight's program was about Michael Jordan's career not being enough. What I mean by enough, it's not enough to be the GOAT. Michael Jordan does not possess enough of the greatest accomplishments of all time to be considered the GOAT. He's not the greatest at anything in basketball to be considered the GOAT. There is nothing Michael Jordan has done that no other player probably hasn't done better than him. That's what makes it even crazier.
He retired 3 times, so he did that better than everybody.
Oh, well, he definitely knows how to retire. And not forget, he retired on us now. Where is Michael Jordan's segment? He retired again.
It's not even a segment.
Where's his
It's just an
segment?
interview.
But where is it? No, he was supposed to be a part of the NBC situation. He was supposed to be a part of their production. Where is Michael Jordan? He has disappeared on us. Clearly disappeared because it was trash to see that here Michael Jordan tell us some nonsense.
Yeah. Not even asking him about how you guys won and what were your defensive strategies on winning, or like you said, who do you think is the best up and coming young talent? Who do you like to watch? Stuff like that. No, you gotta ask him about his old days and stupid shit like that.
I got Akeem Olajuwon ranked 12th all time. That's where I got him. That's where he's ranked at for me. Yeah, it's not enough because somebody 4-peated twice. What's better, 2 4-peats or 2 3-peats?
It's not even a 4-peat; it's an 8-peat. It's even better than 2-4.
Nah, let's just make it. Let's make 8P confuses Zesty Jeffries. I heard Zesty Jeffrey say 8P ain't even real. It don't even count. That's not even a thing. I've heard him. I've had Zesty Jeffries tell me that more than one. That an 8P doesn't even exist. What is an 8P? They literally try to act like it don't exist.
That's funny. This means you ate 8 championships in a row. So for almost a decade, they almost won every championship for a decade.
I didn't know that, Lamont. I didn't know that. But it's not. It's in Chicago. Chicago games are always sold out. There's games that be sold out. They just it got to be something else. Cause it's even saying something different on the NBA app. It's saying free with NBA ID. It's not even saying free with the league pass. It's almost like they made every game free tonight to watch in general.
You're right.
I don't even think you actually have to have the league pass because it says free with NBA ID.
So, probably because of the cup. I guarantee it's because of the cup. Silver's pushing that thing like
possibly.
No one's business. He makes a bigger deal out of that than they do the fucking actual finals.
They be really bad. He got hurt or he is hurt. Aaron Gordon stay getting hurt though lately. I know, right? They don't know nothing about that. They be over here just be making stuff up. You know who's the biggest loser? Right? The guy who only has 10 winning seasons in his NBA career. 10. That's it. That's a loser. That's a loser. The guy, you know, out of all the guys here that we got named here, you know who has the most losing seasons? Jordan. Jordan got 5 losing seasons.
Yeah, because he needs a team around him. He can't rise up anybody.
So who's really the loser? Shout out to you, New World. Peace and blessings, brother. Oh, he just went into the locker room with a knee injury. That's not good. Oh, my boys are playing good, though. Oh, make that. Oh, my boy Davion Mitchell with a nice jump shot. Yeah, so the NBA is letting y'all watch all the games free tonight. So I can see if y'all wanted to go take yourselves to go watch some NBA basketball instead of the Friday Night Exposure. But you could do both. You can have me on one screen and have the NBA on another screen. Just like I'm doing with y'all right now. Plus, I got the link up. You can just come join me. Not to mention, we are going to be doing more playback games. So y'all make sure to follow us on Playback TV as well, because I do Game of the Week every Tuesday night. Sometimes it'll probably be on a Thursday night, but most of the games we've been doing on Tuesday nights, where we do Playback TV games, live play-by-play. I'll be your play-by-play commentator straight off the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Again, support us on all platforms like playback.tv, like here on YouTube, like Facebook, like TikTok, like Twitter, like Instagram. Like I said, man, we are all over the place.
Don't let Dreamers Pro see that picture. He's going to get a conniption fit.
Oh, my God. He already saw it. He saw it. He was upset. He was upset.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to watch this and see it again.
They're the funniest.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, you know, they don't understand that my content is content. You're not going to find nobody that's going to take their time out here to do these type of things. These guys just want to come up here and argue and not have nothing to stand on and have nothing to back it up. I give you guys graphs. I give you guys videos. We even give you guys music so that you can understand everything we're talking about. Oh, the Jaime Jaquez Jr. got the ball sent. Here comes Chicago. They're down 23, though. But we keep doing things for y'all here in GOAT James Kingdom because, again, I like to provide great content for my people who watch me every Friday night. I've been doing the Friday Night Exposure now for over 2 years. I've been a part of FYF Sports Debate now for about over a year now. So shout out to Lamont, man. I appreciate you for opening up your platform for me. A lot of these dudes are jealous of our collaboration, but They've all had the opportunity to come together and do stuff with Lamont, but they're cowards. They can't even humble themselves. You know how many times I bothered Lamont to put my show on his channel? I bothered Lamont a lot of times. I bothered Lamont for over a month, texting him every other day throughout the week, calling him. He'll tell you. To the point where I feel like, man, I was bothering Lamont. But I said, you know what? This is business. It ain't personal. Lamont's not answering my call, not because he doesn't want to answer, because it's nothing. It's business. So at the end of the day, when he finally answered the call and he finally was like, yo, let's do this, we doing it. And look where we at now. Zesty Jeffrey's upset, running scared.
Still not giving you.
And I got a 20v1. Exactly. Still won't give me my 20v1. See what I'm saying, David? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They won't even give me my 20v1.
None of them even coming on today. This is the longest you've only had me on here.
Well, I can see why. The NBA's letting everybody watch games tonight.
Yeah, well, usually they do both. And you know the Zesty Jeffreys don't watch.
That's true. They don't watch. They really don't watch. They really don't watch. but again, the Lamont had a live earlier, so that works. But we're still here watching basketball, talking basketball.
Yeah. What do you think about LeBron's debut?
Oh, it was brilliant. I mean, what more can we expect from the GOAT? He came out there and the strategy was, you know what? They were triple teaming LeBron, double teaming LeBron. They weren't going to let him go off. So he found the open man.
Yeah. He had like 6 assists in like 10 minutes.
Excuse
something
me.
like that.
Oh man, he was balling, man. And they were talking about, some people were saying that it was garbage time assists. And I never understood what garbage time was. What time of a basketball game is garbage time? Every minute of a basketball game is a minute of a game. 48 minutes. It's a 48-minute game.
Well, they consider garbage time like a blowout in the last like 2 minutes. That's what they say garbage time is.
You can't count, Peter? Damn. You can't count? It's not 4 steps, bro. Nobody's allowed to take 4 steps in the NBA, bro. Y'all don't know how the game is worked. These guys are so skilled. You guys can't even notice. And you're getting older, too, bro. I told y'all, man, go get your eyes checked, bro. Go get your eyes checked. Y'all need to go see the optometrist.
And besides,
I'll be mad at
they're getting the rule changed. They got the gather step rule now, which allows them to do more movement. Like back in the day, it was very strict. You took 2 steps, and then you took that. Even thought about taking a 3rd step. They were going to call it.
Yeah,
you couldn't even do it back Euro.
Back then they used to call travel, and you didn't even travel.
Yeah, they call it travel on a Euro. Meanwhile, Euro's only 2 steps.
Okay,
but they're like,
well,
that's not basketball. Travel.
There's people that'll tell you that 3-point line was BS. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all be getting upset for no reason. Some people will tell you that crossover is BS.
Yeah.
Some people will tell you Michael Jordan 360-degree dunk and all that stuff was BS.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all can't grow, man. I can see y'all wasted 20 years of y'all lives, bro. For real, that's sad. If not, then yeah, you're right. You shouldn't watch basketball. You shouldn't talk it, bro. You can't be a basketball fan looking at the game now and saying, man, I don't like the NBA. You're not a basketball fan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a charge.
It has changed a lot. Change gets, you got to get used to change. A lot of people don't like change. I know I'm one of them. But I've evolved, and I see how the game is, and I'm like, man, there's some good shit going on.
Yeah, when I show him the Jordan video of him traveling all the time, he's not going to say nothing then. Completely not going to say nothing then. When I show him the countless travels Jordan did, night in, night out, countless times.
I'm sure it was David Stern who told him not to call it. David Stern's like the biggest Zesty Jeffrey ever.
Fontecchio, bang. Oh, we whooping the crap out of Chicago. That's what I'm talking about. Man, we need to win the in-season tournament. That'd be cool. They don't even call it the in-season tournament no more, right? They just call it the Cup, the NBA Cup.
Yeah,
that sounds cooler than calling it the in-season tournament. the NBA Cup. So LeBron's the Cup MVP, won the Cup inaugural championship.
Yep. Another notch on the belt.
Look, they're upset. We're talking about Jordan. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing but cry in the comments, bro. Like, they really try to use psychology. Oh, look at you. Michael Jordan, look at you. Yeah, we're talking about Michael Jordan and how his career's not enough. We're basketball fans. We could talk about Jordan.
I was watching one of Johnny Arnett's videos.
Lamont, they still. Oh wait.
Yeah. You had that one guy on there saying that Jordan would average.
No, go ahead. You were saying
in today's game.
Get out of here, man. Nobody want to hear that stuff. Yeah, Lamont, they don't even they still think the Giannis is a travel. They were arguing about how the ref shouldn't have called that foul on that player of was the Chicago game where he hooked the guy. They don't know the rules, bro. They just complain, bro. And again, it's all to praise Michael Jordan and Kobe, so that they can just say when Kobe played, this how great the game was, and just make shit up.
Yeah. I remember they were doing that.
Don't be making no sense. Don't be making no sense.
I remember they did that when you had the people you were doing Chat GPT, and then I forgot who. I think Jester was saying that. Oh, let's put it Kobe's best scoring season to today's scoring and see how much he would average then. I'm like, that's just fucking stupid. It's not going to correlate.
Yeah.
Like, guys play less minutes. It's very rare somebody averages 40 minutes a game anymore. Like, most guys play like 35, 36 minutes. You'd have to score over a point a minute to be able to score 40 points a game, which ain't happening.
Jordan can't shoot good enough to score 40 points per game. He's not going to be able to get no isolations and try to do no fadeaway mid-range shots, man, which he wasn't even doing good. Nor is he going to be able to get the ability to get that one-on-one to the floor by himself like he got throughout the 80s. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
It's just not happening.
He was like, oh, take his... This is the context he put behind it. He said, take his 86, 87 season and put him on today's Wizards and just let him shoot all the shots he wants. That's the context behind it.
Yeah, he's going to lose.
Yeah.
It's like SGA gets isolation. SGA is a better player than Michael Jordan. He could do more with a basketball than Michael Jordan. And I you know what? Since you say that, this is why I always love to go to people. And again, aren't these stats available, David? Don't they know these stats are available, right, David? And when we go look up, let's go see how much isolation basketball SGA does. Let's go look at this up. Let's just go see this, because we know Herm always says stuff like if somebody was in the comments talking about traveling compilation videos. We had Herm give us a video, and we wouldn't even. It was a 3-minute video, and half of them. Yeah. SGA is a little bit more skilled than LeBron. He is. The problem is that LeBron still playing in his era can do the same things SGA does. But I would say SGA right now is probably a better shooter than LeBron. I'll give him that.
SGA has to be a better.
He's not more skilled than LeBron. Again, LeBron has skill. Jordan doesn't have skills, man. Y'all be mad because we be saying stuff about Jordan don't have skills.
Nah, he just got those giant.
Like his skills, man. Make the topic, Herb. Make the topic, Herb. Since you feel
that was his greatest asset, having those.
Since you feel so comfortable, make the topic.
His hands are almost
make the topic. So let's go look at this ice,
which is just crazy.
Who?
Michael Jordan. His hands like almost as big as Shaq's. I think he's only like 6'6".
All right, let's go.
That was
let's
like his greatest
isolation offense up for SGA. All right, okay. So SGA last year was second in isolation behind James Harden. Then it was Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James in isolation as well. Frequency 25% of the time he is in the isolation. He shoots 46% in isolation.
Yeah, that's not a very big sample size.
Okay.
25%.
So SGA, well, yeah, it's not really big, but he's definitely one of the he does do it the most. He does get a lot of isolation,
Yeah, because he has
one
shooters
on
around him.
one. Oh, yeah, he definitely has the shooters around him. Not only does he have the shooters around him, he has the ability to make the pass, which Jordan couldn't do.
Yeah, and
Definitely
he's
better
willing
than
to do it.
Jordan. So shout out to Herm. Herm finally said something that was right and accurate. The topic is Jordan can shoot mid range. No, he can't. Not off the dribble like that. He can't get the shots like SGA can get. He can't. SGA can go left. Jordan can't go left. What are you talking about?
Do they have those numbers for Jordan for back then, like in the late '90s? You see how many isolations he
What?
had?
No. The isolation plays only go as far as back as 2014, 2015.
Ah, that sucks. Because we would have saw like
Yeah, it does.
65%.
Yeah, yeah. So, but points per possession on SGA is 1.1, which is actually higher. The only guy who's actually higher than him in the top 10 is Kevin Durant. Uh, LeBron James is 0.92. This is for 2025 too. We're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, SGA has one of the best points per game averages in isolation. So SGA does do a lot of ISO. Shout out to Hearn for bringing up facts on GOAT James Kingdom.
But is 25% really a lot, though? I don't think so.
Yeah, MJ don't have the skill, sir. It's not my fault, man. I don't push the narrative. That's just the truth, sir. Jordan can't go left. Why y'all be mad? Jordan can't go left.
Yeah,
Got film,
especially
all kind of countless footage of Jordan not being able to go left. Countless footage of it. Our whole
especially in the
strategy was
beginning.
built around pushing Jordan left.
Especially in the beginning half of his career, he was
He
really
said
bad
Google
going
search.
left.
How is Google supposed to know how many times Jordan go left? So y'all can go to Google, but we can't use Chat GPT.
We used the eyes. We watched the
Oh
games.
my God, bro. Jordan can't go left.
We saw a lot of those games. He'd take two dribbles, get into traffic, and then do a jump pass.
Jordan can't go left, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Jordan out here go left. It's a nightmare. Complete nightmare. What
And
numbers? There's no numbers that prove Jordan can go left. There's no numbers. Y'all just be lying. There's no numbers. You really think Zesty Jeffrey's out here watching Jordan games? We know y'all don't watch Jordan games, bruh. We have to force y'all to watch Jordan games. Y'all don't watch Jordan play. I don't know what y'all be
most
talking about.
most of them aren't even old enough to have watched Jordan play.
I ain't never seen Jordan play, man. Y'all don't be watching Jordan games, man. Y'all just be lying, man.
'Cause
Shout
that
out
sure
to Ray,
happened.
man. Appreciate you, Ray. We got another guest here. Thank you for joining the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. Tonight's show is about Jordan's career. What do you have for us?
I just feel like, can you hear me?
Yes, indeed, I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just feel like Michael Jordan is a great player, but they just make up stuff about his legacy. And it's just ridiculous. I saw the episode where y'all was exposing the 19, I think what it was, the 88 series.
Yeah, oh yeah, 1988 versus Detroit Pistons. Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Yeah, versus the
Mm-hmm.
Detroit Pistons. They talk about LeBron in 2011 finals, but that was worse than LeBron's 2011 finals.
Oh boy, y'all so
It
basic.
was.
It's a damn shame. Y'all basic. Don't you know the difference between the '88 a 4-year player versus a nigga in his ninth season in the league? You know,
But wait, he won MVP that year.
but I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. Like, you gotta be honest. When you young in the league, that's
Oh
why
my
I
God,
don't
y'all
even.
be crying.
But
I'm gonna
in
tell
his
you the
fourth
real.
year,
I'm gonna
how
tell you
old
the
is he?
real. I'm speaking the real.
How
That's
old is
why
he in his
real
fourth
niggas.
year,
but
Nah,
Herm?
but this why real niggas, when they analyze LeBron 2007, they don't
Herm,
hold that
how
against
old
them.
was Michael Jordan in year
Don't
four?
we don't I don't hold shit against LeBron James in 2007 because first of all, he was a fourth year player. First of all, he was ahead of his trajectory for us on how he was supposed to be good. He was ahead of his time. He went against an all-time great team and he did his best. Most young players got to get that learning experience. They got to go through their failures to get better. And you seen LeBron James, even after that 2007 finals, got better. Even after 2011, he learned from that and got better. So while you guys try to talk about Jordan's down moments, which was very young in his career, Jordan got better after that 88 series that y'all like to harp on. So, I mean, y'all not speaking logical realness when y'all talk that shit. And then if you
yeah,
go compare the 88 to 2011, LeBron James, when you in your ninth year, you a fucking veteran in your
How
ninth year
old was
compared to a nigga
Jordan
in his
in
fourth
his
year.
fourth year?
So why y'all bringing that dumb goofy ass shit up? I
How
mean,
old
y'all
was
gotta be
Jordan in
real,
his
man.
fourth year
So
in the
let's stop
NBA?
that shit, man. Y'all too old for that, man.
How
This
old
is
is he?
Yeah,
LeBron's
y'all
eighth
niggas ain't
year.
played ball. I know y'all niggas ain't played ball.
What you mean? Yeah, you making excuses and
what we
crying,
talking
man. Nah,
about?
there's
I'm
no
not making
crying in the GOAT
excuses. I'm
debate.
just telling the truth about both ends
There's
of the
no
game.
crying in the GOAT
Real
debate, bro.
hoopers,
Dude
real
was the
hoopers
league
don't talk about
MVP.
2007, and real hoopers don't talk about 88 because they understand what it
So why
takes
do
to
you all
learn for
talk about
certain shit. You gotta
2011
Well,
learn.
why he
then?
Didn't
gotta
he
lose?
win
Why
defensive
Jordan
player
lose
of the
to?
That's
year?
Why
what
did
we
he lose?
talking about.
No, not only
See
that.
how
Why did he lose
easy
to
it
a team
was,
with
man?
no
Y'all
all?
don't know the game. Y'all just like the bad jokes
Nah,
instead of talking the realistic
no, I
shit.
know because you
That's y'all
crying. Jordan
problem,
was
man.
4 years
Y'all
in
ain't
the
talking
league, man. He was a
realistic.
player, all
Hey,
NBA
hey,
player.
hey.
What are you
All
crying
is
about?
well. We on that rabbit island, man. We on that rabbit island, man. We talk that player shit over here, man. We don't do no player hater, man. That's what y'all niggas doing. Listen to that B.I.G. player hater. That's
Wait,
what y'all
Hating.
didn't
niggas
he
do,
win
man.
defensive
That's what
player of
y'all
the year
niggas
that
do,
year?
man. This hate,
You the one
man.
who
Let's go
crying, bro.
keep it
You're
real, man.
crying now. You want to act like oh
Why you
07
won't
don't
answer the
matter,
question? How old
2011
was he?
don't matter. You just crying.
Player hater.
How
That's
old
what
was
y'all doing,
Jordan
man.
in his
Hey,
fourth
man, it's
year?
okay, man.
He was 26.
It's
He was a
okay,
full
y'all
grown
some
man.
player haters, man. Player
Bill,
hater.
didn't he win
I wish I
defensive
could
You
player
say
of
know
the
that,
what?
year?
goddamn. I wish I
No,
could
you
say
know
that.
what? Since you wanted to be disruptive, this is what you get.
Jordan is on his way up, and you guys have beat the Bull Street 3 consecutive years, and you guys had something called the Jordan Rule.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
Another thing you would have liked, Matt, because push him left. That's your Jordan rule right there. That's all I'm allowed to give away.
Go watch Jordan play now. Look at you. Yo, they talking about the king. LeBron is on their minds. Zesty Jeffrey's coming through with all them silly lies. Watch MJ in the 90s, they scream and they shout. But now the footage is dropping, they all falling out. Back in the day, Mike was a legend of the sport. But if you push him left, it's a whole story on the court. Pistons in the paint, they had that defensive plan. 3 straight playoff meltdowns, you didn't know about your man. Karma's a player, she runs circles around lanes. Zesty's fans don't like watching the games, but the more you dig in, the more will be exposed. Michael Jordan's choke tails, that's how the story goes. Now we done with the 90s, got memes going viral, game footage is rolling, low light stacked up for miles. Wanna talk about the GOAT, gotta show the real truth. Your man can't go left, that's all the Pistons had to do. Yeah, bring up the 6 rings, but don't hide the flaws, cause when you look back at the film, ain't no denying what you saw. 2 different eras, defenses evolved, but watch the Zesty scramble and talk about foul calls. Calm as that player, she runs circles around lanes. Zesty's fans don't like watching the games, but the more you dig in, the more will be exposed.
He's sensational when he dribbles to his right. He's only great when he goes left. They will force him
now
left.
the timeline shifting, can't spit it the same. LeBron's still climbing while they playing blame game. No respect for the legends, they love to mention Pippen. Karma's not the one to play with, but you Zesty Jeffreys never listen.
They went one game farther. For the Pistons, nothing but another world championship will do.
This wasn't Jordan's fourth year.
So next time you chat about the
This wasn't Jordan's fourth year.
remember the losses that built his mythology.
Just remember the losses that built his mythology.
Jordan choked 3 times.
This is your eye test. It couldn't go left, nigga. Don't get mad, Herm. Get the bell, nigga.
1988 playoffs.
31%, but Michael Jordan had 31 and he's with Matt O'Brien.
Oh, look at Jordan getting interviewed for being a loser.
1989 playoffs.
You know, we fought hard. You know, they were the better team. We went to a 7-game series. What more can we ask for? You know, we want to be where they are, but we still got to work out there. We're still trying to improve our team. They were the better team, and they played better today.
Well, you got to improve my team. Jordan trying to get more players.
I'm disappointed, you know, because I wanted to go further. But I got to.
Oh, you want to be where they at?
We had a good season. We got this far. We got to look forward to next season. That's the only thing we can do. Gave it a hell of a run. Thank you.
The deal is that you push him left.
Let's say they had a good season losing.
On the left side, push him left. He's not going to pass it.
We done with the 90s. Jordan big trash. We calling him Jordan Cougar now. He ain't got no left hand. Garbage.
Yeah, Herm. You been disruptive. Call me the hater. And I don't give a fuck. Nigga, nobody cares. Y'all niggas be crying. This is the GOAT debate. There's no crying. A part of the GOAT debate is highlighting somebody's flaws. Now that Jordan's flaws are out, you want to say, oh, y'all niggas is player haters and all. Y'all crybabies. Crying all the goddamn time. Because Michael Jordan choked 3 straight years in a row. But you know why you get mad? Because that's the point of tonight's show. Jordan's career is not enough. Because if Jordan would have did enough, 1988 wouldn't matter. If Jordan did enough, 1989 wouldn't matter. If Jordan did enough, 1990 wouldn't matter. And if Jordan did enough, his retirements wouldn't fucking count. But Jordan has not enough. He didn't do enough. So now you gotta tell us, let's not talk about the bad stuff. Hey, you guys are player haters. Hey, So, what are y'all gonna do about it? I keep telling y'all, the hyena laughs at the lion eating his meal. Your laughter didn't mean nothing but your pain trying to spin, you trying to soothe your pain. That's all it is. I don't get it why y'all be mad at me for. I didn't start the GOAT debate. I didn't start GOAT James Kingdom because I want to say Michael Jordan choked. I started GOAT James Kingdom because I had no choice but to show y'all LeBron's the fucking GOAT. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We can talk basketball better than y'all. We know more basketball than y'all.
All they got is Skip Bayless talking points. That's all they got.
Nah, that shit ain't gonna work here in GOAT James Kingdom, man. All that shit's gonna do is get you exposed. Because none of them are gonna show you nothing. We got Peter Back Juice in the building. What up, Peter?
Hey, you can hear me?
Yes, indeed, sir. It's Friday night. The Heat are whooping on the Bulls. You know that's always gonna be good. On Sunday, we finna let John know the Bulls are up.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Again,
so
doing a lot better
night,
than Zesty Jeffries. Mm-hmm.
So it's Groundhog Day. Another day, another Jordan versus LeBron discussion.
It's GOAT James Kingdom. What else do you want from us? What else do y'all want to talk about?
You remember Groundhog Day?
I do remember Groundhog Day. That was one of the best days of his life. He repeated it every day. That's how great his day was. He repeated it every day. I mean, I don't know why y'all be complaining. This is what GOAT James Kingdom's here for the GOAT debate. We're here to have the GOAT debate. We're not here to do nothing else. And this is why. And this is why too. This is why too, Peter. This is really why. Because the Zesty Jeffreys are upset at Lamont now and TikTok. You know they put a bounty on your boy.
Hey, but look, this is what I want to say, man.
Right now.
This what I want to say.
There's a bounty out on your boy.
This is what I want to say, right? In today's NBA, just looking at the game, I'm looking at Luka and and Reeves average. They're the top 3 free throw shooters in the league right now. I just can't imagine an NBA where you put a 91 to or 88 to 92 Jordan in the league, and he's not going to shoot at least 55% from the field and take at least 11 to 12 free throws a game. Just them 2 numbers alone. What you think he's shooting this league, Ajani? We talking about overall field goal percentage now.
Bruh.
Let's say he got. Hold on. Let me set up the parameters. He got
48%.
He got 3. Hold on. He got 40+% 3-point shooters around him, and the team is taking 30 to 43s a game, opening up the game. And they playing fast like how the Heat playing.
Westbrook. He's Westbrook.
So what? So what? 42-43%? Because that's what Westbrook.
A worse version of Westbrook.
So
yeah,
he's
that's gonna be shooting. Jordan's not gonna have lanes.
So he gonna finish. So he gonna finish worse at the rim. We're not talking about the jump shooting. He gonna finish worse at the rim than Westbrook. His mid-range shot gonna be worse than Westbrook. I'm looking for some objectivity, Ajani, is what I'm looking for. Work with me.
You talking about 80s? You talking about 80? You said 80s Jordan. You said 80s Jordan.
88,
yeah.
88 to 90.
We're talking about 80s Jordan here.
Listen to what I said. I said 88 to 92.
Not enough. Not good enough. No, sir. He doesn't have enough skills, bro. He can't dribble. Oh my God, bro. Y'all don't understand how good these guys are in today's NBA, bro. These guys can go left, right, shoot off the dribble. They can do so much with a basketball. Like, y'all just don't understand it, man. Leave Jordan. Reeves and Luka can dribble.
Is not fucking good, bro. Austin Reeves is a gimmicky ass player.
What?
With a gimmicky ass, foul baiting ass game.
Wow.
That nigga ain't no 40, 45, 50 PPG scoring ass dude.
Man, get out of here with that BS.
Peter. Oh my God,
Peter,
bro. Y'all don't understand.
Can I ask you a question, Peter? Can I ask Peter a question? Why did you mention the 40% 3-point shooters around him like Jordan's going to pass the ball when he has to get his 25 shots per game? Why are you acting why are you making Jordan something he wasn't ever in his career, which is a facilitator? And
you ain't got to be a facilitator.
He's not. And to be honest, you asked the question, how will he be in today's game? Bro. We saw how he was in today's, and we saw how he was in the 90s when he had to deal with taller, more athletic guards like Penny and Grant Hill. They cooked him. So what is he going to do with Tatum? What is he going to do with Ant-Man? What is he going to do with Donovan Mitchell?
Hey, brother, this is a long ass question. This don't sound like no question, dog.
You know what? You right. Go ahead, Peter. Answer it. Go ahead, Peter. Respond to what I just said.
Yeah. So as far as when the Spreewells and the Vinces, did he play? Yeah, he did play. Hold on. Did he play against Vince? Yeah, Vince came in '97, right? So when all these more athletic swing players came in the league due to Jordan, so the league started going in that direction, right? You talking about going into the dead ball era, starting in 95, 96, right? Right at the beginning of the dead ball era, combined with the fact that Jordan was at an advanced age, right? A younger Jordan, a peak or prime Jordan, it wouldn't have mattered. The Vince Carters, the T-Max, all of them niggas. If that nigga was shooting 45% at 40 years old, the same percentage them niggas was shooting. In 2002, when Jordan shot 45%, his very last season of his career, all them niggas was shooting around the same percentage. The same 45%. That's Kobe, that's T-Mac, that's Vince, that's Paul Pierce, that's AI, whoever you want to name. So you can't tell me I wouldn't give a fuck what more athletic niggas. He gonna shoot his 50% plus, bro. If we talking about his prime.
Why?
No, he wouldn't. Because guess what he's going to have to deal with? Because he got most of his points at the rim. So what he's going to have to deal with now is they clog lane because of the zones. And what they're going to do is, as soon as he start cooking, they're going to do something called ball denial. That means they're going to keep the ball out of his hand. So what are you talking about? There's plenty of strategies to keep the star player from getting the ball. We see them implemented in today's NBA now. So for you to sit here and say, "Oh, he's going to give you 45% or
Hey
50%,"
Johnny.
they're not about to just let. They're not. Hold on, I'm not done. They're not about to just let Jordan clear out one side of the floor like they did in the '90s because there's no illegal defense. There's no illegal defense. So what
Exactly.
I believe
Hey
is,
Johnny.
I believe exactly what Ajani said. He's going to be worse than Westbrook because he can't shoot threes. He can't shoot threes, and he's
Yeah,
no way he doesn't
that's
have the
ridiculous.
handle. He doesn't have the handle to get in the lane like Westbrook does. So he's going to be
That's
very
ridiculous.
ineffective.
And the
Hey
competition is a
Johnny.
lot better now. There are a lot better guards than there were in his time. Who did he dominate back then? Come on now, John
Oh
Starks.
my
The
God,
guy
Craig
who's
son.
like
Elo.
4 inches
Oh
shorter
my
than him and weighs
God,
about 20 less
bro.
pounds.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't George just stay in the '90s and be great in the '90s? Why y'all gotta try to make it seem like he could come in
He
this
has
era
to
and do
stay in the
something that we
90s.
don't
They
really
want to try
know?
to put him in this era. Jordan would get cooked.
Nah,
Can you
certain
imagine him
players
trying to
gain
guard Jason Tatum or
certain
Shea or Luca?
certain players. I think certain players' games wouldn't translate. Certain players would. I think David Robinson would translate well to this league. I think Hakeem would. A
What
guy
about
like
Wilt?
Wayne. I'm not.
I'm sorry, man. You know what? I can't, bro. I really can't. Sometimes I be thinking like we I can't we can't. They're just not skilled enough, bro. Like I'll be watching basketball today and be thinking to myself, yo, these dudes are super skilled. I'm watching our friend Sangoon do stuff that like no, like, bro, like we're talking about you gotta guard everybody, bro. You gotta play every man, bro. Like everybody, you have to be good as hell to play in today's NBA, bro. You have to be really, really good at basketball, bro. Like I don't care how good Jordan and them was. I don't get it's the 1900s, bro. None of those guys can play today. None of them, man. They can't. Today's NBA is just too good, bro. They're just too good. They can't do it. They just can't. They can't. Scottie Pippen, Hakeem, David Robinson, Magic, Bird. I don't see how they can play today and be effective. The game is just
Listen,
too
those
fast.
'90s players didn't
There's just
see
too much going on. There's just too much going on.
those '90s
Too much
players
space. That's
didn't
what I'm
see
saying. Too much space
shooting.
to cover.
They didn't see shooting the way they shoot the ball today at every position. Cat Cat Carl Anthony Towns could go into the '90s and probably be the best man in the '90s, best big man in the '90s, just because he
Bruh,
could stretch the floor and shoot.
Jordan them never see nobody bump them out of space dribbling. Like players do that so well that Nimhard learned how to throw players off by that because players always be ready to do that contact when they get into the paint and he just used to back up on him. There's a film on it. You can see him do it. Like Jordan them never seen nobody be physical like that where I can still keep my balance. I'm a force my way through you. Like they've never seen nothing like that, bro. Like it's a
What
different
are they doing with
basketball,
Wemby
bro.
in the '90s, bro? What are they doing with Wemby in the '90s? What are they doing with Wemby in the '90s? Let's be real
The
here.
problem with
What are
that
they doing
whole
with DeMarcus
situation,
Cousins in the '90s?
See, all right, you
you
done said
gotta.
this too many times. You done said this too many goddamn times for my fucking liking. You really have. You done said this shit too many fucking times for me. Yeah, go ahead, Twin Man. Don't worry, Twin Man. I'm about to pull up some shit to make Zesty Jeffries upset, man. These niggas keep talking about traveling. This
It's just
motherfucker.
ridiculous, bro. You look at the '90s; they're not nearly as skilled as today's players. At the worst team in the NBA now would probably be a #1 seed in the '90s.
Can't
Real
stand
shit.
you,
Just
Zesty
because they can
Jeffries,
shoot the
bro.
ball back.
I really don't. I really hate you motherfucking Zesty Jeffries. I really
See
do,
the
bro. I can't hold it back no more. I just hate you motherfuckers with every basketball bone in my body, bro. Niggas are the worst. Yo,
Hey,
why
you're
y'all
not
out
gonna be
in these
allowed.
streets? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Peter. When y'all got some background noise.
Yeah, that's me. I'm at the gym, but I was gonna say, as far as the
You
'90s
said
and dudes shooting a bunch of threes, the first time you took a 30-foot shot in 1992, you're getting benched. They're not gonna allow you to play that way. You know what I'm saying? You guys talk about dudes not being able to adjust to this era and how they play today, but the way how they played in those times were very regimented and like people were in handcuffs. And the further back you go in the day, it's even worse. Like the '50s and the '60s, I used to make fun of that shit until I watched that dude on YouTube named Will Chamberlain Archive, and I learned so much. Like the shit that they used to call an offensive foul back in the day was crazy. I'm like, how the fuck
Because
did
it
these niggas?
was.
Yes, it's
It
ridiculous, bro. I'm
was.
like, what the dude? I was
Because.
watching a clip. I was watching
Mhm.
a clip. The man undercut Bill Russell, bro. He going up for a layup. The man undercut him, bro. They called an offensive foul on Bill Russell, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm
Because
saying?
back in the
So
because back in the days, the defense was allowed to their position. You were not allowed to move a defender out of their position. It
no,
was
but
called
hey
an offensive
Johnny,
foul.
no, but hey Johnny, he was out of position, dude. The defender was out of position, dude. They even used to call an offensive foul where you're going up to the basket to lay it up, right? And the defender meets you in the air, and if y'all make body to body contact, offensive foul on the offensive foul. You didn't clear out or nothing. You just went up, y'all bump bodies, you laid the ball up, offensive foul. You know what I'm
That's just the
saying?
way it
I
was
used to make
back then.
I used to make fun of the Bob Cousies and how they dribbled until I learned, nigga, if your hand went anywhere on the side of that fucking basketball, nigga,
It was
That's
violation.
off the
considered
pump.
a violation. That's why I told you. That's why I was trying to tell you. With all the crossovers, all that, those guys couldn't do that. They had to dribble like this. That's why they couldn't. That's why they weren't going left to right with the dribbles, bro. Like it was a different game of basketball, different brand of basketball.
Right. So that's what I'm telling you, right? Of course, it was even stricter in the 50s and 60s, but the 80s and 90s compared to 2025 was way stricter. So when you talk about like the Giannis's, right? All that running and gather step shit, you're getting whistled. You're getting
Giannis wouldn't be
whistled.
doing that. He can
You're
adjust to that a lot easier than the guys back then to now. Like you don't think he
so
can adjust? You don't think he can say, "Okay, I
But
go
that's
and
the
take the
but that
steps, no
but that's
gather."
the but that's the point. That's what I'm saying. But that's the point. If we took them and put him back then, he wouldn't even have to take a gather step. They won't be able to, bro. There's no big man that's gonna be able to stand in front of Giannis, bro. And there's gonna be no little guy you could put on Giannis. Giannis would kill them, destroy them, at
The only one I
will.
think that could do anything would
That's what I'm
probably
saying. He
be
wouldn't even need
Karl
the Euro
Malone.
step. He only needs a Euro step now because he's playing against dudes that can keep up with him. And even at that, they still can't keep up with Giannis, bro. I be looking at it, I be like, yo, sometimes I feel bad for those guys when Giannis dunk on three guys in a row. Like, he just be dunking on them. They can't do nothing about it. Giannis just coming full speed. You just got to stand there and look at him. Can't do
Yeah,
nothing.
Giannis plays like a young Shaq in Orlando.
But listen, I get what you're saying, and that's why I say that you couldn't bring them here because they just were not skilled enough. They just were not good enough. The game they played was just different. They played within 20 feet of the basket. It's not gonna work, bro. They can't play today's NBA, bro.
The only way they could is if you got them as teenagers, brought them to
I
today,
kind of
and
agree with
trained
you
them
too,
in today's
Lamont.
basketball.
I kind of agree with you too, Lamont. If I'm in practice watching this kid hit all kind of jump shots in practice, and he takes him in the game, and he starts draining him, I'm not gonna really be upset. That'd be a horrible coach.
But like I said, the
no,
only
I'm
way
what I'm
for that to
no,
work,
I'm telling you, I seen Dana Barros. Well, I didn't see it, but doing some research, I looked at
Mm-hmm.
Dana Barros' 1995 season. He shot 49% from the field, 46% from three on 5 attempts per game, and I believe he shot 90% from the free throw line. So basically a 50-40-90 season. I think he averaged like 8 assists. Tremendous season. If he had that season in this NBA, somebody is giving him a max contract. You know what happened to him the next season? They traded him and they benched his ass. They just didn't believe in that style back then. They thought it
no,
was
that was
gimmicky.
political. That was political against
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
That was political.
No,
It
I
wasn't
I
about
thought
his play.
I could have swore Dana Barros ended up in Vancouver
I don't know. I don't
on
know where he ended
on
up.
the
I'm
expansion
saying
team.
he got traded after that 95 season, after he had his best season. And I'm saying if a player were to do what Dana Barros did in 1995 and 2025, somebody's going to give him a max contract.
Not really.
Even
Look
Maybe,
what
but no.
Isaiah Thomas did. Look what the type of year Isaiah Thomas did, and he didn't get
he
a
got
contract
hurt.
for that.
Isaiah got injured, and that was 10 years ago. He got injured.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think Dana Barros was like. I don't even think he averaged that many points. He might have shot well, but he wasn't like scoring a bunch. Like he wasn't like dominating the game like that. He was just shooting well. Can some guys shoot back then? Yeah, but Dana Barros can't shoot like that, bro. He's not one of them shooters. He can't shoot off the dribble, bro. Y'all gotta go back and watch these guys play, bro. I had to do that, bro. These guys are not like today's NBA players, bro. They're not like today's players, bro. Dana Barros won't last in today's NBA. He's not shooting
I
that
didn't
like that,
say,
bro.
my point
But
wasn't
I'm
to say
just
that
saying
he's like,
But you saying because of his play style that he got kicked out of the NBA. That's probably not why. It probably was a lot of other factors in it.
no, he didn't get kicked out. He didn't get kicked out. My point was to address what Lamont was saying, that if a coach sees a guy draining shots, they're not going to take him out. And in that instance, Dana killed it that year. He averaged 22 points a game that year, I believe, or 23, right? Like I said, 50, 49. He actually shot 46% from three. 94, 95 season. Look it
He
up.
was on Boston, right? They were like what, 35 games that year?
I'd have to go look. I don't remember the team he was on off
They
the
weren't
top of
good.
my head. But I just remember the numbers that he, you know what I mean?
Man,
so what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is the point that I'm getting at, Ajani, is that they did not, the league, the basketball minds of that time, the executives, the people like the Tex Winners and those people who decided how the game were to be played, they did not believe in that style. They thought it was gimmicky, and they believe that you're supposed to.
Lost him.
Yeah, we lose.
And
He's
Steph,
inside the gym. Well, shit.
If Steph Curry
Now
took a 30-foot shot,
The only time Steph Curry's
you're
game
going in and out that
was-
whole time. Whatever you just, the last 30, 40 seconds, we didn't hear nothing.
The only time
Dana Barros made an All-Star team in 1995 in Philadelphia. I don't even think he got traded. I just think was he traded? He just ended up in Boston the next year. And they didn't even start him. They just let him stay on the bench.
The only times Steph Curry
He had his best year. He had 82. He averaged go ahead.
The only time that
Is that
Steph
me
Curry
breaking it out, or is that
wouldn't
y'all?
be the only time Steph Curry wouldn't be the force that he is today was when they didn't have the 3-point line. So like the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. That's the only time I see he wouldn't be as effective because there's no 3-point line.
They wouldn't know what to do with Steph in the 90s.
Dude, they were not going to, no coach was going to allow Steph Curry to shoot 10, 11 threes a game. They just weren't going to allow it. I'm telling you, I was there. I lived it. They're not going to let it go down.
If they saw 9 of them go in, yes, they would.
Yeah, they're going to let Stephen Curry shoot, bro.
Yeah, they let Reggie Miller shoot.
Let him shoot.
Yeah.
Look up how many threes Reggie Miller shot.
Traded. He went to Boston. he signed with Boston, although they had David Wesley, D. Brown, Antoine Walker, and Paul Pierce. He was only doing that on. He was only doing that on. Let me see.
This is the late 90s, right?
That in the mid 90s.
Oh,
Philadelphia in 95.
Paul Pierce
24. They were 24 and 58. And like we will tell y'all, dudes who be playing, he was playing with Sharon Wright. We should ask Sharon Wright about Dana Barros then. It was Dana Barros, Clarence Weatherspoon, Sean Bradley. Oh my God, such a bum. Sharon Wright was also starting that season. Scott Williams. This is the team that was so garbage that got them Iverson the next year.
Damn, Paul Pierce and Antoine.
That's why he signed with his team. Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Paul Pierce was drafted in 96. I think he was a part of the 96 draft.
I thought he was drafted in 98.
If I'm correct.
Yeah, I think he was 98.
But I mean, again, this guy Dana Barros was a bum. He only scored 8,000 points in his NBA career. I don't care what nobody tells me. That's a bum.
Man, Paul Pierce is the truth.
I can't say that.
They stabbed him up.
He was.
He got mugged and they stabbed him up the way he did, and then he came back and still played. He had some big balls doing that, man.
He was David, and you know the crazy part about
What
this,
what
Zesty
what you want
Jeffrey.
to debate? We can debate. Look, we can debate Jordan's mid-range shooting. Y'all, we could go all day about that. Whatever y'all want, I'm ready for it, man. Set it up, man. Stop crying and set it up. Set up on a platform where Jordan fans are gonna vote for you because you already know you're not gonna win over here and go James Kingdom. So the go set it up, nigga. Jordan can't shoot, nigga. Jordan can't shoot. I said the shit, nigga. Nigga can't shoot. We watched plenty of Jordan games. This nigga was not that great of a shooter.
Hey Johnny, you know what I've been trying to do? I've been trying to go TikTok lives when I'm free, Spacey, just to look for Zesty Jeffrey to so we can make numbers that Johnny do the 20v1, but they don't want to
You
show
need to
up.
go. You need to.
So
You need to go
on
infiltrate that.
YouTube.
You need to go infiltrate. You need to go infiltrate that Discord for me. Go
Yeah.
infiltrate there. Go find
Oh
you
yeah,
inside that Discord private chat.
You
because they
gotta
Let me
won't
talk
see
let
what's
me
to
in
up.
though,
Low.
Johnny. They won't let me. So you know.
You gotta talk to Low and ask him how you get down with that
Yeah.
haters versus one fan guys.
Oh yeah, the House of Highlights. Yeah. I mean, to be
Nah,
fair,
you got it. You got it. You got to
you
be
got to be
big. You got
bigger.
to be scap
Yeah,
attack
exactly. Like
big. Yeah,
Johnny told
you
us
got to
that.
be scap
Yeah.
attack big. Yeah, you got to be low big. You got to be big. You got to be
You got to be
viral. You got to be.
Showtime
You
big.
got to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
but
not there yet. I'm not there yet.
those channels don't have that many subscribers except for
No,
the one
Low
that
has
doesn't post.
300K on one of. He actually has he has multiple channels with 100K, David, and not only that, he got podcasts with agents that are like 400K, and not only
Yeah.
that, he got like 300,000 followers on Twitter too. So
Yeah, Lowe's been doing this for a while, man.
yeah,
I don't even try to even compete with people like Lowe. I just sit there and be inspired by what they do because they just do their thing, man. Lowe, Chilltown, uh, who else can I
They'll be
say?
hating though.
Even guys like Scap Attack and them guys. I still find them inspirational. They got following. They got a lot of people who follow them. They got a good content.
That Scap Attack guy.
I don't like what they do, but as far as their production, they be decent.
That
yeah.
Scap Attack guy got some crazy fucking takes, man. I hear him
You
No,
know
talk
who
you
got
know,
worse takes,
about
David?
nonsense.
Johnny
Adrian.
Arnett.
No, wait.
Oh,
Adrian,
Johnny
you know
Arnett.
why
Yeah,
they can't?
he's horrible too.
Adrian, you know why they can't cheer Adrian? Because what I say really strikes a chord with them. They don't have nobody out here talking like this about Michael Jordan. Besides GOAT James Kingdom, there's just and Brandon is not around. Y'all would hear worse from Brandon if Brandon would post more and be more like me, more out and about. Y'all would definitely hate Brandon as well. Brandon be having even worse to say about Michael Jordan. They have to talk about us, bro, because other people hear us. They know that. Herm knows that. That's why he came up here. He had to finally regulate us. Like, okay, this got to stop, Ajani. Like, damn, nigga, every week you find a new way to show Jordan ain't the GOAT. Yeah,
Because he isn't.
it's kind of easy when he's not the
Yeah.
fucking GOAT. It's kind of
Nope.
easy when he's not the GOAT.
When you have the commissioner on your side telling the refs to be better, call the ticky tack fouls for Jordan and don't call any ticky tack fouls on him, and they take away points from one team on a buzzer beater from the shot clock that actually did count, and then they give them a shot that didn't count. Like, how are you supposed to win when you got the commission against you, you got all the refs against you? It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to win anything?
Well, I mean, listen, man. The NBA and Michael Jordan's career is solidified. I don't know why we have to make it seem like Jordan's not great. That I'm not trying to say Jordan's not great. What I'm trying to tell y'all is y'all have to stop trying to have the GOAT debate with people. We don't want to have the GOAT debate. I want to talk basketball. Peter Bagju said, Peter, you said that what I did. How many shows? Last week's show was about the ratings. The week before that, it was about how much it costs to watch NBA games, to be an NBA fan. The week before that, it was about LeBron James and Austin Reeves. Now, the week before that one, it was about Michael Jordan and how he has an embarrassing segment because that's when he first popped up. What happened to Jordan's segment, Peter Bagjuice? Where they go to?
I don't think he's coming back till Christmas. I think I saw that on Google.
And they already quitting already?
Same thing with TNT. They cut that out too.
You ain't going. What's the name?
What you in the middle of a set?
Nah, his internet
Peter
spotty.
bag juice. Hey, Peter bag juice at the gym on a Friday night is one of the wildest things I've ever heard, bro. It's rare. It's rare you go to the gym on a Friday night, bro. That's
Yo, you
probably
can
one of
hear
the
me?
best times to go on a. Yeah, I can hear. It's probably the best time to go is on a Friday night.
Yeah, I don't be wanting all them people around me and shit. I ain't. But look, what I was finna say. God damn, dog, nigga getting old out this bitch, man. What the fuck was I talking about, bro?
Peter, how old are you?
Man, I'm about to be 44
Late
in a
30s.
couple weeks, bro.
44. Okay. When did you start watching basketball?
Damn, you're
Oh,
Johnny's age.
44.
You're
Damn.
Johnny's age.
When did you start watching basketball?
Yeah, old man.
Like 91, 92.
At least he's still
91,
in the
92.
gym.
At least you
So
were
you
able to
watch
watch
Jordan play? Okay.
Jordan play.
Yeah, I saw him play. But if I'm being honest, I was watching it in Jamaica, but we only got the
Then you cut out again.
Yeah.
That's bad
Yeah,
reception.
he
in
cut
that
out
thing.
again. Damn. Right in it. Yeah, bad. But that's the gym. They do that on purpose too. They try to keep you in the gym.
He needs the Wi-Fi. Put the
They
gym
block
Wi-Fi
your
on.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the gym. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jordan is a quitter. For sure, Jordan is a quitter, man.
Yeah.
That is for sure, man. I know a quitter. I quit a lot in my life.
Backing you up.
I quit fucking with Zesty Jeffries. I quit fucking around with stupid people who don't know how to save money. I quit a lot of shit in my life.
LeBron
Hey, I
James
got a
ain't quit on his
question.
wife. Hey, LeBron James ain't quit on his wife or the NBA in 20 years, bro.
I feel old at 53. Man, I can't wait to reach my 50s so I can tell people I'm 50, bitch.
Yeah, LeBron's still going at it, bro. Like, you're
I'm
23.
50. Now, I tell people I'm
You're gonna
44.
be
They
like,
don't believe me.
You're gonna be like Britney, bitch.
I'm 44. People don't believe me.
First guy to play 23 seasons. It's amazing.
It is.
Absolutely amazing.
That's really
I tell you
crazy
one
though,
thing though.
John.
My appearance does bother people. They really be mad that I don't shave. I be like, damn, why y'all be worried about me shaving? Like, and I hate shaving. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate shaving. I hate shaving, y'all. I really do hate shaving. It's the worst feeling. That aftergrowth that comes after you shave is the worst, man. And I don't have a full beard, so it doesn't grow right here. So I kind of got to shave here. And then, I try to keep my goatee. I hate that thin mustache shit. That little thin pretty boy mustache shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that
Same,
shit.
hey Johnny. That's the fact. That is literally a pretty boy. Like they do the mustache like the little
The
Edgar
little
shit.
skinny,
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
like
the
it.
little skinny shit should be real
Yeah,
skinny and thin and
yeah,
I'm not pretty boy, bro.
yeah,
That's not my style, bro.
yeah. Same. I don't mean to be stereotypical, but it's mostly the Hispanics and the and white boys that do it.
Hey, but I was finna say, hey Johnny, even if you go back like 16 years ago to like 2008, even up to 2010, like you look at that series that Cleveland played against Boston, and you look at the scores in them games, man. A lot of them games was in the 70s, 80s, bro. You know what I'm saying? So and the
It was
floor was
bad
poorly.
basketball. It was bad
Yeah, I mean,
basketball.
yeah, Kendrick Perkins. You know what I'm talking about? Like you talk about some trash.
Yeah, you had a bunch of big
I
men
don't.
who couldn't shoot. You had a bunch of big men who couldn't shoot.
Right.
That's why guys like Dirk Nowitzki and them started becoming more of a viable option in them days. Was so dominant because he could shoot from far. It's like that's the guys that started changing the games. Guys like Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, the Tim Duncans. They changed how a big man before the big man was you just needed somebody who could just rebound. Your four was just like you're a rebounder and a solid paint protector.
No, for sure. That's the point. That's the point that I'm. That's the point that I'm making, right? Thanks, bro. That's the point that I'm making, right? You look at Hold on, it might be too loud in here. Let me go on. Yeah, you look at the space. and Big Z, right? That was the league that Jordan played in, dog. So you cannot tell me if you were playing.
You cut out again.
I cut out.
Yeah, but you're good now. You're good now.
Yeah, I was saying if you if you replace a Bill Cartwright or a Dennis Rodman or Judd Busher or Luke Longley or whatever trash the nigga had on his team with some dudes who could shoot, you're not telling me that Michael Jordan is shooting 43% like Russell Westbrook. He shot 45% as a 40-year-old. So he gonna shoot worse as a younger man? Doesn't make any
listen,
sense.
if you give me 1990, if you give me 1990 to 1993 Jordan, I would say he could probably shoot around 47% because I think he had. I think Jordan was strong enough then, and skilled enough to get, especially in transition. He would definitely be great in transition. Um, but I just don't know if he would be able to
Dude,
take the 23 to
you got
25
Josh
shots he was taking
Giddey.
per game. That's the thing.
You
That's the
got
key.
defense.
You got
Yeah, but Josh Giddey could dribble and no, but Josh
No,
Giddey
he
could
can't.
pass. You gotta understand, Josh Giddey could pass. Yes, he can. These guys are good playmakers, bro.
Nigga, Josh Giddey averaging
These guys
a
are good
triple double.
playmakers, bro.
Bro, Michael Jordan's a good playmaker,
Exactly,
not
he
a
could
good passer.
pass.
Get out of here,
He's a
bro.
good passer.
Josh
He
Giddey's
could
good. What are you
pass.
talking about?
Josh Giddey's a point guard. Jordan's not a point guard.
Hey David,
You ain't
all I
gonna
know
sell
is
me.
Jordan's a
Jordan
shooting guard. You gotta look at Jordan. You gotta look at Jordan like an Anthony Edwards. You gotta look at him like a Donovan Mitchell. You gotta look at him at those type of players. But how can Jordan create that separation? People are gonna be putting pressure on Jordan. Jordan's gonna have to deal with a lot. They're gonna force Jordan away from the basket a lot. They're gonna put pressure on him. He gonna have to learn to dribble more. That's what I'm saying.
I believe
Anthony
the
Edwards is a
combination.
way better three-point shooter than Jordan ever was.
For sure.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I believe that the
Actually, he is a better
combination.
three-point
I believe the combination of the combination of no defensive 3 seconds, right, combined with not having shooters on the floor and teams taking like 6 threes a game. I believe that's way more restrictive to a player's movement and being able to get easy shots than the quote unquote zone defense is a no illegal defense. I think that hampers a player way more than the no zone defense. You know what I'm saying? Because that no zone shit, if you got shooting on the floor, you can alleviate that shit. That shit in the 90s, if you got Luke Longley and Dennis Rodman on the floor, nigga, that you playing in the crowd, bro. It
All
don't
you have
matter.
to do back then is you take all the players and you shift them to one side. Everybody has to guard their man, and then you're one-on-one. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if you're on the weak
That's
side,
not true.
you got to stay on the weak side. If you're on the weak side,
that's
you got to stay on the
mythology,
weak side.
bro.
That's not, bro.
Hey, Johnny, we had this discussion
it's not.
before.
Yeah.
We had this discussion before, and I made the analogy with football. Holding is illegal, but what do they tell you? Niggas hold on every down, every possession. And I'm telling you, even with
Who
that
cares
illegal
about
defense
football?
shit.
We're talking basketball.
No. Do you get the point that I'm getting at, young brother?
Yeah, I get the point, but you can't fake or hide a player that's supposed to be on the weak side on the strong side. That's automatic legal defense. They're gonna call it.
They called
Listen.
If I send 3 guys that stay on the weak side, Peter, no matter what happens on the strong side of the floor, those guys cannot cross over unless they're completely coming to double team. They can't hesitate. They can't fake it. As soon as they cross that line that they're looking like to go double team, they have to fully commit. If they don't, it's illegal defense. They get called all the time in the 90s. They called it all the time.
The Pistons, the Knicks, the Bulls themselves, they stayed violating that shit. The Sonics.
And they got called for it.
They got free throws. They got called for it a lot. The Bulls got called for it all the time versus the Jazz in the finals. Because the Jazz used to do that shit.
What percentage of times you would say them doing it and getting called for it, you say? I'd say like 5%.
Oh, at least over 50% of the time you're getting called for it. That's why
there's no way.
That's why they gave you a technical on the second one. Because motherfuckers trying to get away with it. You're not getting away with it. We're not letting y'all get away with this. This is a strict rule. They were very strict with this rule.
Yes, it was. I watched those.
Yeah.
I used to watch those Nick teams. I watched
Bruh, the
every Nick
game,
game back then, bro.
bruh, the game plan, players used to literally point at the rest like, look, he's not guarding me. Look at him, he's playing illegal defense. Like he has to be over here because the play was set for the guy to be out of the position. Like, bro,
And
you
then that
couldn't
foul,
do it. You couldn't
the
do it,
whistle was
bro.
called.
It's you couldn't do it, bro.
Hey,
Just like what he did to LeBron.
when you finna have Sharon on again? Y'all plan on having Sharon on again?
I don't know, man. I think Sharon feel bad because y'all made him feel bad for the stuff he said about Jordan, man.
Yeah.
Cause I had
What he
him,
said?
I had him send me something the other day about how Shaq was saying that he was scared of Jordan too. So I guess, cause this is what y'all do, bro. This is what y'all do. Whenever they be real with you, and it's something that we could use as LeBron fans, y'all start snapping on them. I had Sports Fluent calling this man a liar.
Hey Johnny, there was something
All
you said that
because,
made me
all
laugh.
because, all because, all because he made us, all because he told us a story about something, and all Sports Fluent did was try to make this man look stupid. Like, why would you do that? Like, all because
You
we were
know,
having fun with the conversation.
the thing is, there's something Johnny says. He doesn't really say it often, but it really sticks with me. Jordan was playing against his idols, man. That always makes me laugh. Yeah.
That's when we
Jordan was
realized
playing
it.
against
When
his,
we talked,
yeah,
that's when we realized it. Talking to Sharon Wright, because he said it.
yeah.
He said, "Yo," he said there was a point in time I had to snap out of it and say, "Yo, I'm playing a basketball game." But he said there was a point in time you would look over there and think to yourself like, "Yo, that's Mike over there." And he was like, he said literally, it was you would sing the song. Sometimes I dream that he is me.
I
But
hate
He
that
did
game.
that.
you hear players say that now about Kevin Durant and LeBron James, particularly the young guys.
Yeah, but they go at
You
it.
know, that's
They go
Yeah.
at them. They don't give a fuck. They want to beat them.
No,
They're not like,
they say
oh,
that too. I'm not
Paul,
gonna
come
lie.
on.
They do say.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know
They
if they,
go at
I
him
don't
though.
know. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna admit to the fact like those guys
to
feel
the
like they are
fear to
they
the
were
fear thing.
afraid. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna admit to the
Yeah.
fear thing because it was a different. Again, it was different back then, bro. It was hard to be popular back then, bro. Anybody can be popular today, so being popular is not a big thing. Jordan's popularity was a part of his aura. He was so popular. People wanted
Not
That's
just to
only
be
kind of
that,
around
like
him in general. Today,
that's
anybody's
kind of
famous,
like
bro. Everybody's famous, bro.
yeah,
Everybody's famous today.
that's
It's
kind
easy to
of
be
like
famous.
Mike
that's a
Tyson,
fact. You could
right?
be a politician, you could be an
Yeah,
actor, a
it's all
TikTok
of them. Mike
star, yes,
Tyson, the
athlete,
Michael
yeah,
Jacksons, all those people, the Madonnas, the
yeah,
Princes. They were
yeah.
rarely
The Chris
They
seen.
Browns,
seem
the
They were
Lord,
larger.
rarely
the
They
Lawrence of
seem
known.
Arabia,
larger
yeah,
than life. Yeah,
Eddie
they
Murphy.
seem.
Yeah, they were. Eddie Murphy. They were larger than life.
yeah.
Today, everybody's famous. Herm's famous.
Her famous. Yeah.
But the NBA did anything and everything
Hey
to big
Johnny,
up
the
Michael
cutoff is
Jordan.
you, man. Anyone less popular than you is not famous, man.
I don't even know if I'm really popular or not. I think I'm just popular
Yeah,
amongst people who like to have the GOAT debate, which is fine with me because this is what I created
yeah,
the channel for, to have the GOAT debate. So I must be doing something right. So, and I'm going to
yeah.
keep doing it because I don't think nobody gives a fuck about me and how I feel about financial advisory. I know y'all don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about health. Y'all ain't going to sit here and listen to me talk about politics. Somebody was talking about I'm a politician. None of y'all going to give a fuck about my politics. Y'all don't give a fuck about my Miami Heat. So, I mean, I would have to create
I
a
care
whole
what
new
the Heat.
following to do
As
Johnny.
that
basketball
shit.
fans, we care about the Heat, but that's just them.
Hey,
Jesse
I
Jeffries
think I
don't
think
care.
the Heat. I think the Heat
Hmm.
could make some noise in the East, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
We already making
Once
noise.
I'm talking
We
about
whooped
like
the
in
shit
the
out of
You said
playoffs
we're
Chicago
though,
already
tonight.
making
legitimately.
those.
We whooped the shit out of Chicago tonight.
Yeah,
Who?
We
yeah.
whooped Chicago.
David,
We
they
scored
beat them.
143 tonight. We put 443 points tonight. We have a serious
It was belt
offense,
to ass.
and it's chaotic. People don't even know what we're doing. We're not even running plays.
Yeah.
Bro, the way y'all beat the Warriors, man, like they really just they choked
Beating the
that game
Warriors
away.
I
is
mean,
no
we
big deal.
obviously we are running plays, but I'm just saying like the offense is more free flowing than ever. I'm so in love with it. And then when we get
So
Tyler Hero back, what do y'all expect?
Yeah.
so it goes to show you, right,
The 500 season.
how a player could look night and day just based on the scheme they playing in. Like Bam looks like a completely different player offensively.
He had an off year last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think last year was weird. Jimmy Butler's weird, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's emo. You know what I mean?
Eh,
So
He
it's
is emo.
Riley.
He is
Riley didn't
emo.
want to pay him.
yeah, he is.
Right?
Hey,
And
Dave,
if you
he
don't
is
pay
emo,
Jimmy,
man. I mean, he grew up with Panic at the Disco,
Ah,
uh,
so
Chemical
oh,
Romance era. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah.
so it looks like for the weekend NBA TV is gonna be free, y'all. Y'all should take advantage of watching
Oh,
NBA
okay.
games. If
Bet.
you sign up and you have an NBA account, basically tomorrow's games are free as well. You can watch every NBA game free tomorrow.
Damn. Is it
So,
Thanksgiving, Johnny? Like, what's the special?
well, no, Thanksgiving's third. I don't know why they're doing it. I didn't hear no promotions being told or nothing. This is me helping them because I never. I'm just
Okay.
realizing it. Because tomorrow the Clippers play at 1. That's free on NBC. Then you
Yeah.
have the Clippers. I mean, no, you have the Knicks and the Magic playing. Then you have the
Yeah.
Hawks and the Pelicans. You have the Washington Wizards versus the Bulls. The Pistons and the Bucks. The Grizzlies and the Mavericks. And the Nuggets versus the Kings. All these games are basically free on NBA TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
So
watch
what's
The
it
your
same
then.
thing
theory?
on Sunday. The same thing on Sunday. All the games on Sunday are free, and then when they go back to Monday, it goes back to all the games going back on League Pass.
Hey, what's your theory as to why so many players are getting injured right
More
now?
miles. More miles.
The shoes,
That'd probably be my number one answer.
yeah.
the shoes, the
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah, style of play.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
season
I
just
think like
started though, so I don't
King
know if
said
we
though.
could
King is right.
use.
It's too many miles.
I'm
They're
saying
running
I think it's the
around.
shoes. I think
the
it's the
season
shoes.
just started though. As far as the people
Uh huh.
saying miles, the season just started, so you can't
Yeah,
really.
me and David agree. Yeah, it's miles.
It's
Or at
miles.
least to me.
But
The
I'm
It could
low
be
saying
top
how
shoes.
many
shoes.
miles?
It could be shoes
Hold
though,
on.
like Johnny
I'm
said.
saying we're 14 games in. How many miles can you accumulate in 14 games?
I
I
mean,
don't think it's
When
the.
it
I
comes
don't think
to
it's the
muscle
miles. I
strains
think
and
if
things like
anything,
that,
it's their off season regimen. It's the fact that
No,
these
but
players
from
work out.
previous seasons.
Nah,
yeah,
but I think players work out. I
yeah,
think players don't rest enough. To be honest with you, during the off season.
exactly. That's the miles.
yeah,
I think players need to take a month or two off during the offseason. I think a lot of players don't do that. So
Yeah.
it's year round training, so it don't matter. Then you just ramp
yeah,
it up going into the season.
And they're running
So
around like crazy.
and
yeah,
like I said, and I don't think their shoes are made to play basketball the way they play. I think that a lot of their shoes are just for design purposes, and I think it
yeah.
messes them up. Back
Too
in the
many
days, everybody played the same on this and in the same shoes for basketball.
too many low tops too, man. You need that ankle protection. I don't know why they're wearing low tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
That's
some
fair.
background noise, Peter. Yeah, I think that the shoes today that everybody wears different shoes. They're not really. Again, some of these shoes just don't look like they're made to play basketball. And some of these dudes be playing in low tops. I never understood how people play in low
Yeah.
tops. I never
Most
understood
of
that.
them playing low tops nowadays.
I never
Yeah.
understood that.
The only
I
low
never
tops that
understood
look
that.
cool to play in are the Kobe Grinches. That's it. And anything else is
And
unacceptable.
you see what happened as soon as he busted his kids. What he did, he changed the entire
Yeah.
shoe, made him
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think and even when you look at the shoe, because the LeBrons that I got, I'm like, yo, they're not flat at the bottom. They're
Yeah.
curved. So like you
Yeah.
have to do a lot of stopping and a lot of, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, it's weird how like I said, it's
Yeah.
weird, bro.
You
Yeah, the
can't go.
LeBrons, they're dangerous, man. It's like the shoes, they're designed weird. They have a lot of curves in it. You know what I mean? They could be a little skinny sometimes. Like it's just they're
Yeah.
weird,
So
His
man.
toe, the toe
but
box on his is too narrow. Have you seen how fucked up his feet are? I don't
but
know
I
how
think
he
Yeah,
plays basketball
I
at
think the
such a high
NBA is
level
more
with those
physical
fucked up
too.
feet.
The
yeah,
NBA is more physical. We
Oh yeah,
people
they
don't
pushing each
notice
other
it.
around like crazy
If
all the
yeah,
if
time.
what people don't understand is that, bro, you can show highlights. Um, that can show the physicality. And today they just don't do it. Just like back in the days, you should show. Remember, back in the days, the biggest hits in football were the highlights you saw all the time. They don't show those highlights no more. Even though it still
yeah,
happens in the game, they don't show you those highlights. So like in
yeah,
basketball, if they can show you like some physical play in slow motion and guys just like I said, the whole bumping into the player stuff. Imagine me, I'm going down the court and you're in my way, so I bump you a little bit. I get into that little bump action, and just to help me create
yeah,
my space. Like players be playing real rough. They be jumping to block shots. They be having
They wrestle
man
down low all the time for position. You see them
They
wrestling
do.
with one
all the
another.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
they be
Surprised you're
throwing
not putting
elbows.
somebody into a figure four leg lock.
Yeah. I will give Jordan this. He is the goat of shoes. That's pretty much it, man.
But
That's what Jesse Jeffrey should
I heard
say.
his shoes are not selling though. I heard Jordan shoes are staying on the racks now.
Yeah,
I
they
heard they're having
they
problems.
fell off.
Some of the dopest sneakers are not. What's it called? Lamont said the players are more explosive and they play harder. Also, injuries are more publicized. We see it immediately on the ticker. That's true. A lot
Yeah.
of the stuff, a lot of people play fantasy, and gambling obviously is a big thing too as well.
Yeah, but it's lots of muscle strains. I think that goes to
Yeah.
show you that's too many miles. Because they're not tearing
Yep,
ligaments. They're not moving tendons. They're just
it's
like
all strains
calf
though.
pull
It's all
here,
strains.
strain this,
Yeah,
strain. It's like,
Yeah.
it's sprained ankles, broken fingers.
and it's rare
Um,
even with the sprained ankles anymore because the guys have to give space, so you can't even land on their foot like you used to back in the day.
yeah, I used to play in the uptowns,
Yeah,
the higher
calf
uptowns.
strains.
Calf strains
Yeah,
are
the calf
huge.
strains.
Lots of these guys are getting calf
Yeah,
strains.
yeah, because a lot of these guys are pushing off their foot a lot because they have to move quick. You have to get to different spots on the floor, man. Man, it's not easy playing in today's NBA, bro. These dudes are
Yeah.
really chasing down the ball
Yeah.
and getting there on top of it. They be getting there. Before you used to say to yourself a player can't be faster than the ball, but today's NBA players are faster than the ball.
Yeah.
It's
They be swinging it to the other side, and by the time the ball gets to the other side, there's a defender contesting it.
yeah.
Man, all I know is James Harden. Man, this dude, he been doing a lot of work recently, carrying this bum ass Clipper team. So if he gets hurt, you know what I mean. It's not his fault. He's a good example of a player carrying a bum ass franchise. So, and when you carry teams like that, you could
Well,
get hurt, like
I don't
Kobe
think
did.
I don't think he's gonna get hurt because Harden kind of plays smart. He
Yeah,
doesn't play recklessly.
yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
terrible.
calmed
He
down
really don't.
ever since he strained his hamstring that one time really bad.
Yeah,
Like he's a consistent guy,
Yeah, man.
except for like in the
yeah,
playoffs. They figure him out in the playoffs a lot.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. He just his predictable style is what loses games in the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah. The
Y'all are
main
having
thing with
some
him
fun
was
tonight.
that
Where's everybody at tonight?
the main thing with him he relied on drawing fouls, and in the playoffs
Yeah,
they don't call as many fouls as they do in the regular season. So you're not gonna have the same success.
Dwayne Wade got that whistle though. Yeah, I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what Dwayne Wade had. Yeah,
they wanted them to win. That was one of the David Stern moments that said the Heat need to win.
yeah,
And that's another thing that got Zesty Jeffrey's upset too. The fact that uh,
You talking about against
LeBron
the
out here.
Mavericks?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying LeBron out here getting 22 victories. I mean 23 seasons under his belt, and they're trying to diminish that. The NBA knows, man. That's an important resume.
man.
I've never
Why?
seen a superstar being hated as much as LeBron James. The only
Yeah,
thing you could
same.
probably correlate it is Wilt in his time when they were calling him a loser. Meanwhile, he was
Maybe
losing
Tiger
games
They
every
Woods.
wouldn't be
night.
Maybe
diminished.
maybe Tiger Woods in the late 2000s, early 2010s too. After the what you call it happened
Yeah, when he got
scandal.
busted
Yeah, yeah,
sleeping around.
the scandal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that shit.
Man, there
Hey, it's
wasn't a
so
porn star or waitress that he didn't have sex with.
yeah, yeah. That's fact. Hey, you know what else is cringe
You
when
really think
Jesse
so,
Jeffrey
Lamont? I
called?
mean, they did track the injuries, and saying that these injuries are a little bit more severe. There was a lot of guys out recently. There's a lot of guys out that were out recently, like a lot. But I don't think it's a problem. I think the talent in the league is so good that it's even better. The other day, the entire Warriors were out, and they still gave the Heat a little bit of a fight. So again, if you're a basketball fan, Lamont, you don't really care about none of that, bro. You really don't, bro.
Yeah,
Like these dudes would be player fans. I mean, like I said, I just don't have no respect for nobody because there's. I know that I'm eloquent enough and been able. Did I say eloquent? Oh my God, whatever. I know that I am intelligent enough to tell you guys, articulate enough to explain to you guys why the game is great. If you choose not to like it, then don't like it. But don't sit here and try to argue with us about why we like it. I never understood why people always want to try to tell people why they shouldn't like stuff. Like people trying to
Yeah.
tell people not to like Drake. Who cares if people like Drake? Why do y'all care so much? Oh, I listen to Kendrick. Okay, so listen to Kendrick, nigga. Nobody cares if you listen to Kendrick or Drake. Nobody cares what y'all be doing. Y'all be trying to make it seem like what y'all do is so much important that other people must know about it. That's what social media messed up. Because there was a point in time people liked the privacy of their life, and you didn't have to know what was going on every time I did some shit. Now today, everybody wants to let you know who they like, what they know, what they're gonna do, when they're gonna do it.
What
And
they
everybody's
did last night.
supposedly, I'm supposed to double tap every time you do some shit.
Yeah, I
Fuck
ain't
you.
with all that. I'm
Hey
not
I
even
Johnny,
remember
I
Jay
got a
Z put.
question.
that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, do you think Jokic is having the greatest peak of all time offensively?
No.
Man,
Because a lot of
listen,
It's
people are
either
saying that.
it's either him
listen.
or LeBron, man.
It's
No.
it's
The greatest peak
hard, bro. No,
offensively was
listen.
Wilt Chamberlain.
No,
Stop
it's
it.
not Will, man. It's
Yeah,
got to be
I
LeBron.
I, I was. It's got to be Will. It is really Will.
Will Chamberlain was nowhere near
Because
the passer playmaker
because for
LeBron was,
7
man.
straight years, Will averaged
We're not
39
talking
and
about passing
25,
and
bro. Like
playmaking.
it's
We're just talking about
while shooting a
offensive.
50%
But
in
David,
a
that's the thing
50.
though. Passing ability is part of
Yeah.
offense.
So and no, not only that on top of that. Yeah, but he could pass. Wilt was able to pass the ball. He just didn't. He just
He
didn't.
could,
He
but
just did what he had to do.
LeBron is
But that's what I'm
arguably a
saying. Like
top
Wilt
two.
definitely has the greatest peak. But what Joker's doing can't be understated, bro. This dude is.
Right.
I mean, and
Yeah.
it's like it's crazy because he's a center. He's a center that can
Yeah.
shoot because he's actually shooting good too from the perimeter. He shoots good from the three. He's just a real good player, bro. I mean, it's up
Would
there though. It's definitely up there. Joker's
would
definitely up there.
would you take him over Shaq in their prime?
Nah. I'm taking Shaq.
Okay.
Offensively, yeah.
You know what's what's hard about Shaq is that you can get a lot out of Shaq in transition, but Shaq wouldn't be as dominant as he was in today's NBA because you just can't sit there and give Shaq the ball in the post. So I would still take Joker, yeah, because Joker could do a lot more.
Right.
Rookie
Nah,
of the
I'm
year
taking
so
Shaq.
far is too early. I don't know. It's too early for rookie of the year. I have to. It
Peak
has
for
to. We
peak.
have to wait. Yeah, it's too early
I
for
might
rookie of the
take
year. I don't
Shaq.
know.
I
That was
think
something
Shaq
I
was
was
more
telling my.
consistent.
Oh, no, go ahead,
I
King
think
Shah. My bad.
I think Shaq was more consistent in the playoffs. I think Shaq was a better defender. Offensively, he averaged 30 a game.
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
me
He was
Shaq,
just more
Johnny.
dominant
Yeah, give me Shaq, Johnny.
physically.
I think Jokic could have a better career.
Wow. Yeah, y'all just missed a pass by Joker. Joker just threw a crazy pass. Dude missed it
He
too.
is. He is.
But I was telling my wife the other day, bro, I don't even really be paying attention to player stats during the regular season.
Oh, really?
No, I
Like you,
don't. Until
in my
until
opinion,
until
like
something in the game, until something happens in the
Yeah.
game and somebody's saying a player's doing this or a player's doing that, I really don't be checking with a player's stat. I don't check stats during because it changes every week to week, month to month. It changes. So I usually wait till the end of the season to see what you did for the season. Oh my God, Joker got this. What a pass by Joker, yo! That was nasty. Oh my
like
God.
Jokic isn't doing anything that other centers haven't done except he passes the ball. That's the main difference between him and other dominant centers. Like he gets the points, he gets the rebounds. The only thing different, he gets the assists instead of the blocks.
Didn't
Yeah.
Will average 10 assists one year?
9.
8 points.
Not 10. Not 10. It was like 8.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
8.6.
8.6.
But
Yeah,
he
eight and a
led the
half.
But he
Yeah.
league
led the
in
he
assists
led he
back
led the league in total assists, which is how it went by back then. Matter of fact, he's the reason why everything got changed to per game averages.
Okay.
See, I knew it was total assisted, John, because I know for a fact Oscar Robertson averaged more assists that
then.
season
Yeah,
than
he
Will
did
Chamberlain.
average more assists, but back then everything was by totals, and because Wilt Chamberlain had the most, they changed it. They said that was like, oh, we're going to change it. So from there on out, everything went by per game averages. Before that, everything went by totals.
Yeah.
Like Will Chamberlain was a force, man. He won MVP as a
Hmm.
rookie.
Yeah.
MVP as a rookie, averaging like 38 points a game. Like there's no better
Yeah, I
peak than
can't.
his. No better.
Cream City, I'm not saying that VJ's like not playing good or playing good. I'm just saying I can't call Rookie of the Year right now. It's like we're 14 games in. Last thing I'm thinking
Yeah,
about is Rookie of the Year. Like I don't know.
yeah. If
Not
I had to
even like
pick Bobby
rookies that
Knuckles,
plays. I don't care. Yeah, I'm like exactly. I don't care about no MVPs. Too people talking about MVP race and like bitches is
yeah.
we don't even. I don't even like to know what a team is until I get to 20 games for every team. Then I know. Okay, now we know who's who, right? Because remember Chicago was
Yeah,
what 6-0, 5-0. What are they now?
yeah,
7-5 or 7-6, right?
yeah,
We know Toronto's playing real well, so that might kind of keep going, right? But
yeah.
after that, I don't like. 20 games is when I really start saying, okay, this is what we're seeing. This is who this team is. This is what this team is. And then from there, you can start building. But from now, I'm just watching the games, just checking whatever games are
Yeah, I
on.
don't know, man.
Usually by this time, if it wasn't for GOAT James Kingdom, I would just be watching nothing but Heat games. I wouldn't even be knowing what's going on in the rest of the NBA. If it ain't a Heat game, I wouldn't even care.
And you
I
never
To be
mean,
know
if I
if
honest
had
it's
to
with you.
pick
catastrophic.
Canepo, but
Besides
it
the
is what
prime
it is.
games.
We don't
Yeah, if I
even
had
know
to
what
pick, it'd be Canepo. But I don't know.
somebody could tear their
Canepo?
ECL, their
Yeah,
Canepo's a rookie?
Achilles, be out for the
yeah, he
year.
Okay.
is.
Yeah, anything could happen. I didn't know Canepo was. No wonder why I didn't know who he was. 'Cause I was like, who is this kid named Canepo?
Yeah, I mean,
Weird name, but
he's good. He's a solid player for Charlotte right now.
Well, hopefully Dallas will stop keeping Cooper Flag
DJ
at point guard and
Edgecombe.
let him dominate his natural position.
That's facts. He should not be a point guard at all.
Philadelphia's looking good. I didn't think Philadelphia would be.
Yeah, Philadelphia's good.
Oh, my internet's tripping.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
I
I
still
was
hear.
confused. Yeah, I could still hear it, Johnny. Yeah, it's better now.
Okay.
That's facts. I think Philly
He
probably going to
probably
make the
not though.
playoffs.
Canepo's probably not going to good. I mean, right now I think Edgecombe does have the advantage over everybody else. If the season ended after 15 games, yeah. But okay, we got a lot of games left, man. There's 60 games left to go in the season, man.
Yeah, yeah. It might be Flag. Flag might get it at the end.
I'm just glad that LeBron's back and all the
Yeah.
LeBron haters can be all mad about it.
Hey, you know what I wanted to talk about, David? Yeah, this is so cringe.
The
that you
Lakers
just
really
do
don't
that
play
thing.
again till Sunday. The Lakers really
Yeah,
don't play again till Sunday.
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
think
they've
we
been
play the
off for like
Clippers, right?
3 days now.
Yeah, the Clippers. Yeah, at 8 o'clock.
3 days. Shit, it's been longer than 3 days. They played on Tuesday. That's Wednesday,
Yeah,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
that's 4
That's
days.
4 days off.
Damn.
It is.
Damn.
I
See,
think
this
they're
is what I
going on a
want to
big
talk
road
about.
trip. That's
Why?
why.
Why does Zesty Jeffrey call LeBron LeBum? Like it's so cringe, man. Like, that's
Who
what I
was
just
playing
want
point
to.
guard for that? Who was playing point guard for Dallas? Nathan,
Cooper Flag.
Nathaniel. Who they got as?
Who's that?
No, he said Cooper Flag
D'Angelo
wasn't.
Russell, right? Ain't it D'Angelo
I was
Russell?
wondering.
It should be.
No,
That's what I was
D'Angelo
saying.
Russell
Why
was on
wouldn't they
the
put D'Angelo Russell as their point guard? He's the only point guard they
Yeah.
got.
because Jason Kidd, I think, wanted to get Nico Harris fired, so he was playing Cooper at point guard.
That's crazy. Man, Nico Harris is bum ass. He should be fired for sure.
yeah. How the hell you trade Luca, bro?
Because the
Yeah.
management wanted him to.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Ownership said, we're not paying him
He didn't
$300 million.
have to.
Trade his ass.
I wouldn't have traded him. I'd be like, no, fire me.
Exactly.
Make a mess of this. Fire me.
Yeah.
I told him just like that. Fire me, then fire me. I ain't trading him. I'm not
It's
doing it.
like
I'm not putting that on
yeah,
my resume.
yeah, it's like the Red Sox trading away Babe Ruth.
It's
So,
like
King, what you want to talk about, King?
David, I want to talk about the fact like Zesty Jeffries always have cringy names for LeBron, like Lapuki, LeBum. It's just so
Lapuki.
weird, man. So Zesty. No, not Lapuki. But no, no, not Lapuki.
No, they be having a
call
lot
him
of weird names. They do.
Yeah.
They be having
Yeah,
the bum,
La Purse,
everything.
La
The
Feminine,
flop,
La
the
Feminine,
loser.
yeah,
Yeah.
La Trash, yeah, La Brick. Just weird, man.
It's because they just
Nothing's
hate
funny.
on
Nothing's funny than soft feminine body though. That's the funniest
He
thing.
Yeah, for sure.
his greatness is so great that it's like kryptonite to them, and they have to attack him to try to get.
Yeah.
They even attack his fan base, calling them LeBron sexuals. Like,
Yeah, they call him La Barbie. That's another one you hear. La Barbie.
You can't even be a
Yeah,
fan
La
of it.
Barbie. La 4
Yeah.
and 6. Yeah, you get the La 4 and 6.
Yeah.
La Hollywood Herm.
La Choker.
I never understood the 4 and 6 narrative. Like the teams he lost to is better than any team Jordan beat.
No, they just can't comprehend it. They just can't comprehend like common sense.
Because Jordan's career is not enough. So you got to do something. Remember, Jordan's career is not enough.
It wasn't enough when they branded him the GOAT the first time.
I told you all this stuff when y'all be saying that's why I don't know why this hadn't came to more to me like quicker, or faster. Like I should have been known. Like this is the problem with Jordan's career. It's just not enough. Like all the stuff that they make up was not enough. And the real problem was because we actually respected Jordan fans.
Yeah.
I lost respect for them. So now whenever they tell me stuff, I just look at them weird. There was a point in time I had some respect for them. But I've actually lost a lot of respect for Zesty Jeffries. Like I really don't. Like 99.9% of them don't have none of my respect at all.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? Like I can only name only a handful of them where I feel comfortable talking hoops with. The rest of them, they get on my nerves. Like the other day, Plato from TikTok had the nerve to say Sam Jones was better than Bill Russell.
Yeah, Tommy Heinsohn.
Wow.
Like,
come on, bruh.
That's crazy.
Come on, bruh. Yeah, to say at any point in Sam Jones' career he was better than Bill Russell. When? What aspect of the game? Besides maybe shooting.
Probably scoring, because that's the only thing that Zesty Jeffrey.
It's only scoring because Bill Russell doesn't score. If Bill Russell wanted to score, he can score.
He probably could have averaged 25.
Bill Russell didn't need to. Bill Russell didn't need to score. He could do everything else on the basketball court. He could do so many different things.
He was an unselfish team player. He was an unselfish team player. That's what Jordan fans don't get, because their guy is not that.
And they kill me with the 10 scoring titles. Like if LeBron wanted to, he could have led the league in scoring every year.
Yeah. Not only that, David, but Will Chamberlain is in the GOAT conversation. Will Chamberlain got 11 rebounding titles. They don't care about that.
No, don't they know?
Yeah.
And that's harder.
That's great. He has 11 rebound. He got 11 rebounding titles in 14 years.
Yeah.
And that's
Jordan.
Harder to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and when Wilt Chamberlain retired, he was a part of the two most winningest teams in NBA history.
Yeah. 72 Lakers, 67 Sixers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all know this, but if LeBron retired when Obama was president, he'd have more All-NBA teams than Jordan. Like in 2016.
Yeah, Jordan is not enough, man.
LeBron
what you got to say something, Ray? You were trying to say something, Ray? You were trying to say something?
Who, me?
Nah, I thought Ray was trying to say something.
I was just gonna say that LeBron James has 3 different careers within his one career, and each one of them is a Hall of Fame career. His first stint in Cleveland, that's a Hall of Fame career right there. The short little time he was with Miami, that's a Hall of Fame career right there.
Yeah.
His time back with Cleveland, that's another Hall of Fame career right there.
Yeah. And then Lakers.
And now he has his Lakers stint, which is another Hall of Fame career.
So 4 Hall of Fame careers.
Yep.
Miami LeBron was incredible. Miami LeBron, those last 2 years, his efficiency was insane.
Oh,
It was.
Like how do you shoot 56% from the field? That's insane, bro.
I know. And that's a perimeter player, too.
Right.
Yeah. At 3P guard, they scored more points in the 60s than the Jordan's Bulls teams did in the 90s. So,
yeah, 4 Hall of Fame
take it how you want
in one career. That's just insane. Can any other player say that? I don't think so.
Nope. No one can. Shaq has maybe 3, but not even Shaq.
Shaq missed too many games. That's his one weakness. Like you look at his career, like he only played like 80 games like twice.
Yeah.
Actually, David,
50, 60, 50, 60. It's like, damn, man.
I'll say this. If LeBron would be number 1 with 4 Hall of Fame careers, Wilt Chamberlain would be 2. Because he got 3 Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah, he has.
And listen, man, I had to realize how great Will Chamberlain was after researching him and like just realizing how like the league was back then, and just thinking to myself like, yo, this dude was really like if he was if like he was so great, right, that
Yeah.
you had to question Bill Russell's greatness. Like you
Right.
literally had to
Yeah.
say, well, damn, how if Bill Russell won 11 championships, how was Bill Russell so? I mean, how was Wilt Chamberlain so great? But then you look at Wilt Chamberlain, you can say to yourself, damn, why wasn't you winning? Like that's how great Bill Russell was, though. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like, damn,
Yeah.
like they were so great at their time, but they you know what I'm saying? Like they were like two
Yeah.
big supernovas, like two big massive hurricanes coming together, and there
Right.
was no avoiding
Yeah.
each other. And one had to take the L, but the other one was just still dominant and great. Because like I said, once Wilt realized how to play the game, because Wilt never realized it, man. That was another thing I had to realize with Wilt, man. Wilt was a freaking nature. The man was 7 feet tall at 13 years old.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was crazy.
What he was 7'4". Like what? Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine your best friend at 13 was 7 feet tall?
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
I remember watching a thing where he used to work at a hotel. He was a bellhop,
Yeah,
and he
Yeah.
used to
yeah,
pass the suitcases to the second
Yeah, I
floor
saw
to his other
that.
guy. Like that's
yeah,
how tall and long his arms were. That he was able to pass
yeah.
the suitcases up to the
And being
second
black in
floor.
the 50s, exactly. And being black in the 50s, being 7 feet tall, that must have been one of the most oddest lifestyles to live. You obviously no one could understand you. No one could truly could get you. So he
Yeah.
went to college with the same mentality that he just got to be him. That's all. He only know how to be him and do him. So it took him a while to realize like, okay, I can do other things and he got tired of losing, obviously, and he was like, "Man, I got to do other things to help my team win." And he just started doing it. And when he started doing it, he won more. And he would have probably won more championships if he didn't get hurt, because he got hurt. He hurt his hand one year, and another year he hurt his knee.
Yeah, but the thing was, like, they
Yeah.
didn't lose by much when they were losing to the Celtics. Like,
No,
they
they
lose
It
didn't.
was
by
just
their
yeah.
games by 1-2 points
Yeah, yeah,
because of
with the
one play
7
here or there.
games.
And he would have eight. He would probably have like 8
Yeah.
championships if it went the other way.
But that's
Yeah.
a fact,
Well,
by the way,
definitely, he
LeBron.
definitely having championship. He definitely having championships without Bill Russell. That's why Bill Russell is great as is, because Bill Russell was just the epitome of a basketball player. He just did
Yeah.
everything. So
Where
let's let two cents
where do
in.
you
Two
rank
cents.
him?
Thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
Who? Bill Russell, fourth.
No, Wilt Chamberlain. Where you rank him all time?
He has him too.
He's second. He's second on my list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Wilt Chamberlain. He's second on my list. What's good, 2 cents? Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining me. We were here talking Jordan's career is not enough, and obviously whatever NBA games are going on tonight. What's good though?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm still watching. I'm still watching the Denver Rockets game. It's close, but yeah, man. I get a chance. I go through some YouTube old classic games. I was watching Kareem and
Mm-hmm.
Wilt play against each other. I'm like, dude, I literally watched Kareem. See, here's the thing about the eye test. It's hard to dispel. I watched Kareem set up on the right block every time and get over there and try to do that bum ass goddamn a hook. I watched him like just miss 9 in a row, and it was okay, and they were still bigging him up. But see, I know what players can do now. Of course, they're more skilled and this, that, and other, so it's a different dynamic. And they was going head to head. Wilt was on him, so that's a different thing. But imagine they wasn't a lot of 7-footers around that time playing basketball. So of course you're gonna dominate.
Yeah.
You're gonna dominate a lot of damn players during that time and during that era. But I watched him go head to head a lot of times. Bill Russell too, and all that. It's a reason why ain't nobody ever said nothing about Bill Russell being the GOAT. And you know for a fact he got way more championships. So I'll make you slide the goalpost. Like, okay, it's not about championship. Or what was your impact? Or so I can make you slide the goalpost because if it's championship, okay, Bill Russell's the GOAT. Yeah, I'm gonna slide
Yeah,
down
I
and
mean,
let y'all finish
but
talking.
I hear what you're saying there, 2 cents. I also made that point about the Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, which is a great point that you brought up, because looking at Bill Russell and looking at Wilt Chamberlain, you would say, okay, Wilt Chamberlain is really the better basketball player. But because basketball was a team sport and it was seen as such back then, Bill Russell was seen as the better player because he played better team basketball. It wasn't about the numbers and just gawky stats, and it was about what it took to win, the grit and the grind. He did everything you needed to do. He would block shots, rebound, pass, play defense, screen. He would do all the things. You know what I'm saying? So, but obviously, Wilt was better at the game, way much more skilled, can just do more than Bill Russell. But it never applied to his teammates. He just never knew. He used to take his teammates shots out the sky.
Yeah, I saw that.
which is which is weird, but again, that's how the game was played. They had to invent offensive goaltending because of Wilt Chamberlain. That's why Wilt Chamberlain was so dominant, because he was so good at the game. The game was easy to Wilt, bro. I can just only imagine him just showing up and just, all right, y'all, what's the lineup? Okay. Just make sure you give me the ball here, young fella. That's it. Give me the ball right here. That's it, bro. I'm gonna get the ball 100 times a game. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of when you see the stats of Derrick Henry, right?
Yeah.
And you be like, yo, did you really run the ball 50 times in a game? Of course he's running the ball 50 times in a game. If I'm a head coach, what else am I doing? Giving the ball to Derrick Henry. He's bigger than everybody else. He's bigger than the defensive lineman. So it's like that with Wilt. I'm giving the ball to Wilt. They used to tell Wilt, don't get off the floor. Wilt play every minute. It was just crazy. It was just crazy.
Wilt wanted to play
it was
every
again. But that wasn't team basketball. You see what I'm trying to say? Bill Russell, on the other hand, gave you team basketball. So the dilemma was, what was really considered your greatness? What Bill Russell was doing, or what Wilt Chamberlain was doing? Then came Kareem, and then came Dr. J, and that took everybody's attention away from this whole GOAT debate, because there was really no GOAT debate. It was still a team sport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Kareem is really what Michael Jordan fans think Michael Jordan is. Kareem is that one guy where he bridges the gap between stats and winning, right? So people criticize Wilt for not winning. Kareem still has the stats. People criticize Russell for not having the stats. Kareem has better stats. You know what I mean, Ajani? Like, in a way.
The problem with Kareem was he was just too pro-black in the wrong time in America. That was really the problem. They really didn't want to promote him. They didn't want to put no mic and camera in front of him. He ain't no telling what he might say. So that was also a problem as well. So
the question is, hey, think about this. Think about this. Sometimes when people are asking you a question, they'll ask you an individual question, meaning like, okay, MVPs or something like that. Yeah. MVPs are not solely based upon your team, but that's how you win it. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I'm like, you can't ask me about an individual, what he did, and then turn around and try to argue with me about something he did with his team. No, that's not what we're saying, because at the end of the day, that's how people get caught up. Carmelo, Karl Malone, Stockton, all these people like that, they're great individuals. Now, if you talk an individual and then you want to talk, what did he win as a team? That's two different questions, and that's what complicates things on the internet. I'm like, okay, you realize you asked me two different questions. You talking about an individual and individual accomplishments, and then you want to start talking about, how many championships he got. Oh, okay, we know championship is a team thing. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's
no,
why
you right there, 2 cents.
I took it out.
Yeah, that's why I said George's career is not enough, because that started with the idea of giving someone, one individual. Mind you, you said it's a team sport, but they want to give one individual the credit for the championship. So that started with George. So that's when they started saying, well, who gets the credit for the championship? They got to discredit Scottie Pippen, right? They got to discredit Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They got to discredit Bill Russell, because these guys have all these championships, but they were not they don't get the credit for it because they weren't like Jordan. Jordan had to do it by himself. That's the idea. They're the ones who really said, okay, now we're going to keep this to the individual. It's all about him. It's not about nothing else. It's not about the team. It's not about it's all about him. because he represents greatness to them in every aspect of it, to the point to where you want to wear his shoes and now you think you can dunk.
I also think
You
in a way,
5'8",
like June
think you can
12th,
dunk.
1991,
Hmm.
that was the start of like hood ass basketball. Like the players I grew up watching Jordan in like the late 90s that came in like Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, Kobe, like they all started like a flashy wave of basketball that was different from like a Magic Johnson and Larry Bird in the 80s, you know what I mean? And that was all it started by Jordan. Jordan had a flashier game. He was selfish, low IQ, you know what I mean? Score first. Because of that, it really bled onto the late 90s, early 2000s basketball. And it didn't really
You
stop
don't
for
think
Yeah.
LeBron.
Dr. J was flashy though?
Yeah, he
He
was,
was.
and
Yeah.
he played team basketball. That's what happened.
Yeah.
He played team basketball, and when his most flashiest and best moments was when he played in the ABA, which nobody gets a chance to see because there's no real footage of it. Right? It's just
Right.
all hearsay. And then when he got to the NBA, he played with a good team with a bunch of guys. So he played his role, and he did that for early on. And then they got Moses Malone, and he still did a lot of great things. He was still beloved and stuff like that. But he was a humble dude. He wasn't trying to be flashy because back then
Right.
being flashy was considered being a showboater. It was viewed
Yeah.
differently. But
Yeah, he was
that's
flashy
why
off the
Jordan
court.
got what's it called? Yeah, he was definitely flashy off the court. But that's why Jordan got froze out of the All-Star game, because it was Nike that was trying to make being flashy something because they needed to sell shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all Knight's fault.
Yeah. Steve
Yeah,
Steve
they they they
Prefontaine,
they,
low
they
key.
told Jordan, we're gonna give you your own shoe. Jordan didn't even want the shoe that they gave to him. They made it. They told him it was gonna be. They were gonna put these red. Jordan thought the shoes was ugly. He didn't like the shoes at all. And he didn't even want them to put the Bulls colors on the shoes. They was like, no, we putting the Bulls colors on the shoes,
Yeah.
and we're gonna make it unique because everybody else is running around with either all black shoes or all white shoes. You're gonna be the only one with these different color shoes.
And they
And
paid
they
all
ended
the
up selling a
fines
bunch of
too.
shoes, and they were like, "What?" And because the NBA didn't have no real marketing at that time, the only thing they had was the All Star game. They were not gonna let Jordan show off the Nike sneakers during the All Star game, so they froze Jordan out.
Yeah.
It wasn't the players that did it; it was the league that did it to keep Jordan
Yeah.
from trying to overhype himself, and nobody knew who Jordan was. Not even the Nike.
Yeah.
Nike didn't even know who Jordan was. The guy who owned Nike didn't know. They didn't even know. They just knew that they were paying everything for this college kid, and hopefully he
Yeah.
could sell them some shoes.
Yeah, that's the Basement Boys were speaking facts. Like he was a Nike geared machine. You know what I mean? They definitely did make Jordan better.
And mind you, that's why
Anyways.
they had to be successful. Because imagine if Jordan failed, the Nike
Yeah.
basketball department goes under. So they were
Yeah.
like basically like putting everything into Jordan, their best
Yeah.
creative minds, their best money, everything behind it. So it
Yeah.
had to be successful, and it ended up being successful. Oh,
Yep.
look at
It
this nice
did.
shot,
With,
Tim Hardaway. Oh, he missed it.
with the help of David Stern, who's the biggest Jordan fan ever.
Yeah.
Damn, Houston is really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he's
don't
off the
Really
think so.
charts.
crazy how
They haven't played against.
1984 was the start of like Jordan and David Stern.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of things I like that David Stern did back in the day, but there are a lot of things I didn't like. And one of the things I hated was him just being this huge Jordan fan. He's just like bending the rules.
Amen Thompson. That boy balling.
I will say this as a Knicks fan, you guys did get Patrick Ewing, to be fair, David. You guys did get
Yeah, they didn't give us anybody else.
Ewing. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, but
Left that
let me.
man on
I'm
an
gonna
island.
ask you this: What did you think about what Charles Oakley said about Patrick Ewing? About how
Man,
he
he's
thinks that
bullshit.
Was
Patrick Ewing
introverted
was
and
that he was super selfish, that he never hung out with his teammates, and that he think that
yeah.
was one of the reasons why they weren't as successful because Patrick Ewing's leadership was really horrible.
Yeah,
Charles
Ewing had
Oakley's a bullshitter. He's a liar. If you ask John Starks would say he was a great teammate. So
yeah, Ewing has the social
Yeah,
skills of a Gen
John
Zer,
Starks
man.
does like Patrick Ewing. He does give Patrick Ewing his props.
Yeah, Ewing has the social skills of a Gen Zer, man. The issue with Ewing is like he tried to have this like image where he was like a warrior, and the Knicks
yes,
and Pat Riley they started the Bad Boys 2.0, and you would try to make it seem like he was this warrior. You know what I mean? He used to do awkward celebrations. He used to
He
have
was the
awkward
beast in
post
the
game
East.
interviews. He wasn't, but at the same time, David, he was so introverted, and he just wasn't. He didn't really have that it in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
To
yeah.
really
He
be a
was a
leader.
poor kid from Jamaica that was
Yeah,
had to go, and then he was sent to Boston. Didn't know how to
yeah,
speak proper English. Had to learn that, and then all of a sudden he's thrown into being a basketball player. It's like,
yeah. That is true.
Yeah, man. Oh man, this was a good show though. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
get ready to watch the rest of this game and get ready for bed, man. It's been
okay.
a fun evening, man. I can't because
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of lives lately. I've been really tearing it up, and I've been working real hard too at work too, man. Lately, work's been real rough for your boy, man. So, but with that
Hey,
said, man, I
what's your
really want to thank you
days?
guys, gentlemen.
What's your
What happened?
days? What's your days? I know you're gonna be on Sunday because
Okay,
I think that. Yeah.
yeah, that's what we definitely show up on Sunday afternoons. I'm glad that you asked that. Appreciate that. So on Sunday afternoons, you guys know we do the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and Ajani. That's Sunday noon Eastern time. Tomorrow though, we do the TikTok takeover at Saturday at 8. So Lamont and I go on TikTok and we do his channel and we go live there and we're gonna have a great conversation with the TikTokers who are really more wild on TikTok. So that's what we're doing. Those are the shows, and obviously look for the play-by-play because we do it on Tuesdays. Um, I haven't chosen what game we're doing, but we usually do a game about 8 p.m. Tuesday nights. So we do that as well. And if any other games that are during the week that are hot and popping, we try to get that going as well. So those are definitely when we do our shows. And then, like I said, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Also, like I said, on playback.tv, because you'll catch us all over the place, and that's what we do best. It's just talk the game, man, because that's all we do here. But tonight, it was all about Michael Jordan's career and why it's not enough. And I keep telling y'all, Jordan's career is not enough because he just hasn't done enough. And it's not no one's fault that he hasn't done enough. Now you can say he's your GOAT. Nobody's telling you can't say he's your GOAT. We're not telling you that. We're just telling you we don't think he's the GOAT because we like what players accomplish. We like what players bring to the table, and what Jordan brought to the table is not enough. You go to the championships and all the stuff that you do in the playoffs, still not enough. If you go to the accolades and achievements, it's not enough. If you go to the stats, whether it's regular season or if it's in the postseason, it's not enough. Jordan just has not done enough to be the greatest basketball player of all time. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all want to do is get mad at me for it, and I don't know why. All I do is keep proving my point Friday night after Friday night after Friday night. But if you like this type of content, ladies and gentlemen, hit that join tab, become a member of the GOAT James Kingdom platform where we'll do special lives. We have special content. I actually got these posters that are supposed to be coming in for you guys. I can't wait to bring the posters up for you guys because I want to share it with all the GOAT James Kingdom members who've been supporting us for a long time, man. Again, I'm Ajani the Exposer. All I do is expose Zesty Jeffries left and right. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. Appreciate you, David. Appreciate you, King Solomon. Appreciate you, 2 Cents, man. Glad to have you here for the first time. Same thing with you, Ray Magic, man. I hope I can see you guys again on another great Friday night. Again, it was a great Friday night. A bunch of games on. You should have got a chance to watch it. My Heat won tonight, so guess what that means? It's 50% off on Papa John's tomorrow. So shout out to everybody who's a true basketball fan, true supporter of GOAT James Kingdom. And like we always tell y'all, man, have a great evening. Peace and blessings. And you have officially been exposed by the Exposer.
Exposed by the Exposer, then you may be eligible for emotional damage compensation. Call 1-800-ZESTY now.
If you're a basketball fan and you're tired of basketball shows that talk about fake narratives and using non-basketball terms like killer instinct, playoff translation, gravity, come to GOAT James Kingdom.
Zesty Jeffrey lurking in the shadows, feeling low. Envious of LeBron fans, how they glow. Cause every time they brag, it cuts like a knife. But deep down inside, they know he's the goat of life. Fake accounts they create just to troll and defend. In this endless battle, when will it end? Zesty Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in the crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. They know LeBron's stats, the points, the assists. but they cling to Jordan, blowing up their fists. Crying in the comments, can't admit their plight. Wrestling demons in the dark, feeling the fight. Clicking posts on hate, but inside they feel the glee. Wishing they could celebrate like the fans by the sea. Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in the crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. In the end, they just want truth to reign. Admit that they love him and get out of this game. Yeah. Zesty Jeffrey's lurking in the shadows, feeling low. Envious of LeBron fans, how they glow. Cause every time they brag, it cuts like a knife. But deep down inside, they know he's the goat of life. Fake accounts they create just to troll and defend. In this endless battle, when will it end? Zesty Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in a crowd. LeBron's records on them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. They know LeBron's stats, the points, the assists, but they cling to Jordan, blowing up their fists. Crying in the comments, can't admit their plight. Wrestling demons in the dark, feeling the fight. Clicking posts on hate, but inside they feel the glee. Wishing they could celebrate like the fans by the Zesty Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in a crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. In the end, they just want truth to reign. Admit that they love him and get out of this game.